Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. I am here with my new microphone and audio setup, and I hope I'm comprehensible and audible and all that. Who are you? Yeah, I did get some comments, I think. I was given feedback that I sound like a different person, but you know, it is what it is. I hope it's not too much of a shock to anybody. I sound wildly different. Oh, it's that bad? Yeah. It is what it is. It's never nice. Yeah, I played around with those settings a lot this time, so, but I like it more. So, I hope y'all will get used to it. Your voice sounds more feminine. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good feedback. I like it. Sauce popping, yeah, that is one of the things I intentionally tried to make it more. But dang, that wasn't. Okay, anyways, Star Rail. Let's get to it. So we're here to do the fake collab. As for the I know Cass tried to like explain the title of the stream, but like, if you know, you know. At least I'll hear your tone. Okay. Okay, well. Well, I'll get used to it. Well, yeah, well, either you'll get used to it or you guess. I guess you won't. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Wow, though. Hi, Rob. Okay, so the Holy Grail's just like kind of like floating there. It's really big. Like they're not normally this big. They're normally supposed to be like a normal sized cup. You'll sadly be lost on all the faint referenceable said the characters are neat. Love is closer to your real voice. Maybe. The grail will see. It's complicated. There's lots of grails is the problem. But typically speaking, the Holy Grail is depicted. It's like a golden cup. It looks exactly like this, but it's like the size of a normal cup. But then there's like, there's like the greater, there's like the grail that's a cup in the original face thing that is like fake. It's not the real thing. Then there's like the greater grail, which is actually like a gigantic magic circle located deep underground. So it's like a just gigantic like skyscraper sized rock with the magic circle in it. Then there's the one in Apocrypha, which is like this giant golden thing. And then it's complicated, but in fake grand order, they're typically depicted as normal sized cups. Big cups for big drinks, yeah. Then the other weird thing is like in Full and Face and High, the actual form of the Holy Grail is like a lolly. Well, which of course it is. Hey, toasted Dr. Pepper.
It's been a while. Mr. Scrollum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit.
How did Scrollum know?
So this is the device for
Scrollum, how did you know?
Universe, huh?
Aaron just in the Divergent Universe too.
You've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research.
Oh my god. Could you imagine going to class with Robin. Like, imagine, think of like the people who like go to class of like Emma Watson or something. Like back when they were filmed, because they're filming the Harry Potter films. Like the actors like were all still in school. So imagine like you just going to school. Hey, that's my classmate over there. Like he's like freaking famous. Is that stream this up? Yeah, new mic and new audio setup.
I'm here today
Yeah.
on someone's behalf.
Hi Alex, welcome aboard. Good to see you here today.
Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
I was using an old mic I said, but you sound clear. I'm glad to see people who seem to like the new sound. Do you still remember the Holy Grail? No. Not a clue. That did not happen.
This so-called Holy Grail curio is bizarre indeed. Even though I still recall that adventure we went through.
I need you to insult me. I want to see if it still hits the same with the new voice. Oh. Like, what do you think constitutes an insult? I don't think I don't usually like outright insult you. I call you stupid when you're saying stupid things, but that's like, it's not really an insult. That's like an objective descriptor. I want people to understand when I say something is stupid, I don't mean that as like an insult or like to be demeaning. That's just like an objective descriptor. This was a very low intelligence take. It is like you did not think through this very well. It is factually inaccurate. You're employing logic incorrectly. All right, and that's like it just sums up as stupid. I'm still cooking. What are you cooking, dinner? What are you cooking, Tommy?
Old Odie gave me this Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war.
Wait. Is Robin referencing that something actually happened in the game that we just forgot, or is... Oh wait, is this going to be a flashback? Is the entire event going to be a flashback? Because like she's talking about the Holy Grail War, but like it hasn't happened yet. We're at the start of the event. May not be able to watch the stream live because T1 is fighting the lower brackets again. That's okay, Alex. You can always have me on in the background. Just lurk. Wait, words are insults at least for you? You said mean words and prices are the same sentence? Okay, but like... There's an insult is like a word that is... where the purpose is to make someone feel bad. But not everything that makes someone feel bad is like intended to make it feel bad. Sometimes you're just like saying something that's true and also happens to make someone feel bad.
A wish, huh? Feels like someone asked me
that's accurate. What? Tell me what? What are you talking about? What are you remembering, Wraith? Suddenly salad like a pasta mix. You're gonna dump those chicken strips in it too on that Nopia rewater. Dude. Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of that Holy Grail was many vague details. It was a long time ago, or not so long. Okay, so this is all flashback. So the entire event canonically has already happened, and this is the flashback. It's from a game she played not that long ago, or forgot the name. Did I miss something? Huh? I have no memory of this. Just like I have no memory of this Holy Grail War.
Come on, girl. Show the audience that, what's it called? Tattoo on your hand?
It's the command spells.
Oh, we got voice.
Command spells.
This is actually less fancy than the command spells from the Fate series.
Its power let you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for
And
you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember. One I don't remember saying that. Inaccurate. What? Okay. And Drew said that's inaccurate at some point. That just sounds like something I would say, but that's what I command. I command you to shit yourself. I don't know if you ever discussed whether servant or not servant shit. So streams of your own mic where your comfort plus like sleeping on a soft bed was amazing. Now it is like sleeping on marshmallows. I assume that you mean that like I sound softer now, but I'm gonna be real, sleeping on marshmallows does not sound that comfortable. Let's see, what kind of wish do we want? I want to summon money. I wish for peace across the universe. Is it time for me to become the Aeon of Elation? I wish for 2 more wishes. Oh, then do you think you've got what it takes to win the Holy Grail War? War? I don't know why I can't pronounce the word war today. You betcha. We demand more burger. I had a burger today. It was a hospital cafeteria burger, so it was like... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was okay. It was edible. I found out 2 days ago, or no, it was yesterday. Johnsonville apparently makes like these bratwurst patties. I bought some and tried. I made a burger out of that. It was like, it was okay. It tasted exactly the way you'd expect. I don't really. It's like a hot dog, but in the shape of a burger. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, come on,
What's your
girl. It's a rare treat for us
Oh.
Babagian folks to travel off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet. That's pure joy. Sure, the occasion might be a little weird.
The
but
frick
don't
are
tell me
you
you
two
don't
doing here?
recognize us. I promise Pitch Dark Hook the Great we'd record every thrilling moment of this.
You sometimes have a burger from your hospital cafeteria. It's nice. I like the chicken tenders more, mostly because it's less of the weight. Oh yeah, it's like every hospital has like the same thing, where it's like the cafeteria always has like burger and fries, and then also has like chicken tenders, and the chicken tenders are like, prepared and sitting there, so they're like you just grab them. Is that to change the current voice? Sounds like a shy library girl that's a little quirky with the Elvis and more powerful presence. You sound like a soft dom now.
I see. I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job.
I don't know.
Considering our channel
I don't know what the
has
difference
rights
is
to interview and broadcast.
between those two, but okay.
Security, clear the area.
I guess I don't know what the difference is between a soft dom and a normal dom or hard dom. I'm not gonna probe into it. It's fine. That's fine. I don't need to know. We can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Loving alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right? Miss, consider
Wait, who lets Sampo be in charge of a kid? Who on earth fucking trusts Sampo to take a kid into outer space? Who is responsible for this?
Assistant, get these two out of here.
Sampo is still alive? Oh yeah, he never died. How would he die?
The Alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy Grail War. We'll be following the masters every step of the way, bringing you the freshest...
Yeah, the first Penaconian Holy Grail War.
Before we continue our
I actually think a person like him will die really well.
Penaconian Holy Grail
Jesus
War.
Christ, what?
Let's cut to a quick...
What did Sampo do to deserve this?
Gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you?
Nope.
Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality. Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand.
Usually like comedic relief characters. like Sambo survive a really long time. Usually the comedic relief usually does not die until like if they do, it's like at the very end.
Chalice, the Holy Grail, to Penacony. Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure.
Okay, I want to figure out how they're making the like making this canon to. Like it seems like they're making this canon to Star Rail. And I want to see how it makes it work. Cause like one of the cool things about like Star Rail as a setting for collabs is because it's like it's so immense that like most fictional settings can easily fit inside it and like not even be a blip. Like the entirety of Warhammer 40k could just be like sitting in a corner somewhere in Star Rail and like you never know. Because the setting is that big. What Aeon made the Grail? Oh! There's a lot of... The Grail is like an entity far below the notice of Aeons. Really... Like, there's a lot of beings much less powerful than an Aeon that could create an Holy Grail. Legendary figures from Penacony's rich history and bring them back to life. In fact, oh, that's what Wraith was talking about, remembering that one game you played.
Fear not. Mark my words. In the sweet dream of Penacony.
It's because the comedic characters you've seen in your recent tragedy novels die early to drive the hopeless protecting the deeper depression and hatred. What the hell? What kind of novels are you reading, Alex? So, do you actually get to make a wish on the Grail?
Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulclad, the high-stakes battlefield where dreams are on the line.
The comic relief dying early, just like Age of Extinction? I don't know if I'd pull that guy in comedic relief. He was just like annoying. Like he was both annoying in the movie and he was annoying out of the movie. Right now you're reading helpless and tragic novels to drain your weak heart and not cry when someone else is I don't know if that's an effective strategy, Alex. I feel like you should just like watch a video of someone crying and try not to cry.
Nothing stirs up a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive,
What, it's this guy again?
Speech, Mr. OT. Even Louis Fleming himself
This guy, I thought... Why is he on Penacony now? I thought Did he get fired from the law firm?
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all.
Oh my god, we're going up against Scott again?
Mr. OT, I'm honored you picked me, but I'm just a nobody, a bottom-tier cog in the IPC. And if the rumors are true, you're not exactly a
I like it. I love the idea of nukes just for the sake of Lamborghini product placement.
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders and family heads, welcoming them.
I'll be honest, I don't remember the Lamborghini in that movie. But sure.
Dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle is just a marketing stunt. Seems like living in luxury has dulled the ambitions of the so-called elite. But underdogs like you...
Scott redemption arc not impossible. I want to make him bark like a dog. Or oink like a pig again. Whatever animal he was doing last time.
Just a lowly grunt trying to climb to a P45 corporate rank.
That reminds me, that's like a... What's 2 to the 45? Okay, so the IPC, that's like It has like somewhere like 100 billion trillion probably employees. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's fair. That makes sense.
Delightfully mundane wish.
God used to remember when he appeared into Scott's backstory. You got him in everyone. You knew. Oh yeah. Like he's just an asshole. There's no sympathetic backstory.
But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace, your dream is refreshingly grounded.
Dang, you're envious. Why? Because he's employed.
So,
He has full-time employment.
can it really grant my wish?
Be a shame if whatever wish is made is limited only being Penacony said. Yeah, that's.
Spell branded on
I mean,
your
he
hand.
did say he like brought it from off the world.
Summoned a servant and witnessed
What freaking servant would Scott? Wait, I think that was the last scene, so it's not in the log anymore. But he said he brought like the Holy Grail from from elsewhere, so I assume it's like a real thing, I guess.
Not so far-fetched here, I guess. But here's the bigger question. If the Grail is real, why are you sure?
Yeah, okay. Here's the important question.
Into a show. Let's face it.
No, because you want to make him bark. Maybe Scott gets no. Boathill gets Lancer. We know that from the trailer. Like Adventuring gets Archer,
Let me put it
and
this way.
Trailblazer gets Saber,
You're an old man who survived
and Boathill gets Lancer. And I don't know who the others are gonna be.
countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless
Buzzard?
fortune, and climbed to the absolute
That
pinnacle.
would be very funny. But I don't think they added
Now tell me,
Berserker.
what's left?
Like, I'm pretty sure those are the only 3 servants that from characters from Fate that are actually in here. So, okay, I could only imagine that they're going to use another Star Rail character as a servant.
Right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me. I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony.
Okay, you know what? That's
Imagine meeting
actually kind of
summoning them as servants to fight
hilarious because he's taking like this. Because like in Fate, having a Holy Grail War is like a very big fucking deal, and then he just here he is. He just wants to commercialize it. He just wants to like
grand
make a profit selling seats to Holy Grail. That's very funny, actually.
his attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in far more than ever before.
Isn't the director a servant now? I was just a Twitter post talking about how he was like a pseudo servant, but I don't really know what's on with that, so
Nobody comes
we're gonna find out.
understand now.
I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. OT. I won't let you down. As a lone wolf,
No, I find it's like just very funny because that like again like it establishes the difference in scope between the two stories. Like life and death battles in one setting are just like
someone who's dragged me
entertainment for the other.
more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. She's here on this battlefield.
I still want to know who Scott's servant is.
Let me guess. You mean that nameless from the Astral Express? A real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh yeah, in terms of pure strength, the old
I just realized that Odie is an old man version of the Lalafell species.
I am today, I'm not the same man I was back then. As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely. And
Oh my god, it's Mr. Rika?
Isn't that correct?
Oh my god, what? You're okay. So it's actually.
Ongoing, please.
Oh my god, he actually is a servant.
Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
You're right. In the
Wait.
Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it up.
This is his normal voice, right? I don't remember him. I think this is like his normal voice.
Got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride.
Okay, well, I guess that Twitter post was talking about something.
Tie you to your past. They also
But wait,
expose your
so
weaknesses.
he was summoned like ages ago.
Their truths. Listen,
Then in that case,
I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories.
I think his voice was a bit different there.
Director to act as your vessel. You've always dreamed of creating a master.
I would have thought that one side quest NPC would be. I mean, he was always obviously going to like. He's like he has like a playable character model. He's like a very unique design and like lots of detail, and he has like unique pupils. Like I will be surprised if he doesn't become playable at some point. Probably like as a 4-star, I would guess.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an ability like this, we're sure to stay ahead of the competition.
But like, what's his combat ability? He's a movie director. What's his combat ability gonna be like?
Are already under my noble phantasm's watch.
I also like the assassin never wins. Like assassin's like one of the weakest classes. Pinna, who is so? Oh my god, we're playing as Scott. Jesus Christ! Ew, 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 ew. Using memory both's imitations. A very Penaconian thing to do, but
This omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Oh, listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Dai is waking, not supposed to be in direct combat, but like you have to fight at some point during the Holy Grail War. That's kind of the point. Why is Jaden voiced? I thought all the voice actors were back. Old Odie serving up the nectar, but what kind of poison is mixed into the cup?
Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
And why not? Penacony's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in this dream contest, promising afterward to grant a wish that someone could never fulfill on their own. Isn't that fascinating?
Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
Old Odie knows that better than anyone, so what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the alfalfa of family's entire reputation?
So, you believe
Wouldn't it be funny if entering just ordered Scott to throw since he's a superior? I don't know if he's like he outranks him, but I don't know that he's like literally like works under him. I think they work in different departments. Across the cosmos, ceremonies that path to a path's power to create miracles aren't uncommon. The credit contracts I make with people aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so are the cornerstones we received. Does that mean you're interested in accepting the... Oh. I don't need to voice adventuring, I forgot. I am interested in the Holy Grail world, but not in the Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who joined this war for a so-called miracle.
Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire.
So that's something you would do adventuring.
But it'll be one hell of a show.
Wonder what kind of wish you could get from Jade. You'd ask her for like, give me a reason to live, and then she'll be like, I'll give you a reason to live. As my dog. And she puts you on a leash and steps on you. But more than that, it's the perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away with the Grail, but the Bona Jade Exchange. No, the IPC's Shifting Destined Department can grant everyone's wishes. Our future strategy calls for more allies. Eventually, you're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Panaconi and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant.
Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Penacony. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with him, but since you've exchanged intel before, There's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust. As you wish. That wouldn't be too bad, yeah, I knew you'd say that, Cole.
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their reach shouldn't extend to you.
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Louis Fleming.
So, like, can we at least stick the FT organic equation on the IPC? No, that would be bad. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people are depending on the IPC. Okay, so we got Aventurine, we got... So there's 7. We got Aventurine, Scott, Robin, and Boot Hill. Who's Robin gonna summon?
No, that's forking hilarious. Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me.
And also, the IPC has the technology to contain the original anti-organic equation.
It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raise hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats. But you, Mr. Boothill, your appearance here means something big's about to go down.
It's also kind of funny because, like, generally speaking, the whole point of summoning a servant is that, like, the servant is stronger than the master, but, like, half of the masters here are gonna be, like, stronger than their servants. Or, like, at least, like, comparable.
You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere.
Aventurine has Archer. Yeah, Aventurine is definitely stronger than Archer.
Wait, are you telling me you're
Like, not Scott. Yeah, like, Scott is not. Robin is also not. But, like, Boothill is probably, like... I don't know who would win between Boothill and Lancer in a fight, but, like... Actually, wait, no, yes I do. Lancer always loses. that's like his whole thing. But, like... Like, Boothill and Lancer are probably, like, comparable combat-wise. Aventurine definitely stronger than... Archer. Sorry, I don't know why I blinked on that. Trailblazer is,
Maybe that is what
I don't know how they compare to... I mean, it's very hard to gauge, like, how strong Trailblazer is actually canonically, like...
As far as I know, only the
I don't
family
know. It's hard to tell how strong they are compared to Saber.
received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
Honestly, don't know about Fate other than Lancer always sucks. Yeah, well, it's kind of a running gag in that, like, whoever's the Lancer always meets a miserable end.
That's not what I'm saying.
Especially with Trailblazer not even at their peak strength yet. Well, I'm just talking about, like, just what they've actually done. Like,
For some reason, that old man went
it's just hard to tell how strong they actually are. Like, they're not necessarily weaker than, like, they're at least, like, on the level with, like, Dan Hong and March 7th in their base forms. But, like, they all got all the other forms and, like, especially, like, Remembrance Trailblazer and, like, the Harmony Trailblazer, like, what are they even doing, actually? Destruction Trailblazer is just hitting people with a baseball bat. And, like, you got Preservation Trailblazer, you know, stabbing people with a lance and, like, summoning fire. Like, that's all the links make sense. Like, what the frick? Like, Harmony Trailblazer is, like, putting on a dance show in the middle of combat. Like, what is, how exactly is that helping?
Said I might be interested.
I see. So, Mr. Mike is asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero Penacony. Sunday.
Thank you for streaming right now. You guys are telling me your heart because you want to stop being you get a heart attack. Oh, are they not doing well?
Gum my stupid mouth. Why'd I bring that up? Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle fudging holy grail.
How many Chobar is a bard and he cast spells with the medium of dance?
Now that sounds
Yeah, and you arguably yes.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Dance skills so good it's victory freaks. Something like that.
winner takes all.
Like many of the characters, like canonically, their gameplay abilities are like clearly like not canon.
Kind of setup. But since I took Micah's request,
Like,
gotta see this through.
I'm pretty sure Chincho is not actually like
Spiral out of control.
growing to enormous size and like slamming a gigantic mahjong piece on top of people.
Time to get prepped.
That's definitely not canon.
Next, per the invite's instruction.
Existence of a space cowboy, existence of existence of a space Wild West. Oh, there's absolutely a space Wild West somewhere. I would not surprise me if we go to like at some point we go to Boot Hill's homeworld and like just space western.
Sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War.
You mean Little Ika isn't a cannibal? No, Little Ika is a cannibal.
Every single IPC
Because Little Ika actually does do the cannonball thing in a cutscene, so Little Ika is actually a cannonball. That's not a non-gameplay thing.
Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game.
It's been a minute since we used Hardblade Shove as a slot package or something like that. I mean, after the added fugue is like not really much point. I just keep a remembrance all the time. Because like before fugue, like yeah, you're right, we would run Harmony Trailblazer as the best like break support next to Ranmei, but now the added fugue is like you just run fugue and Ranmei together and it's better. Blue Hill is a criminal. You thought he was a Galaxy Ranger? So Blue Hill's a Galaxy Ranger. The Galaxy Ranger are like they're criminals wanted by the IPC. They're vigilantes. Like they're not part of a country. They're like an independent organized. Yeah, they're basically like vigilantes. When someone says something like a criminal, they typically mean like to the IPC they're a criminal because the IPC is the closest thing like the universe has to a government. So like if the IPC puts a bounty on your head, then like you're a wanted criminal.
Why are you so scared of this guy, Scott?
Let's just
So cowboy, I mean,
personal history. He's
yeah.
got a particularly brutal way of handling my department.
Oh, and isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring that cocky cowboy crashing down yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boot Hill. If the traps are set right and the schemes are airtight, even Louis Fleming wouldn't be able to escape.
Good. That ruthless.
I still can't get over that the fact that like
Mr. OT,
Rika is actually just a servant.
I didn't realize our producer cared so much about the rules.
You bet I care about the rules. It's fun to break them in the heat of the moment, but if trouble comes knocking afterward...
I mean, summoning a servant way early is also a canonical thing that happens a lot in Fate as a way to skirt the rules.
For this Holy Grail War.
But how is that for a run against the IBC? The name of the guy he's looking for is yeah, like Schneider or something. Something I thought. That's is Pom Pom in your? Is Pom Pom going to be a master? Why is Odie bothering with a small fry like Scott? I'm assuming because Scott is like easily controlled.
Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like she's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hung instead.
Oh my god.
Wait, why is there graffiti on Pom Pom's hand?
Oh my god. Oh, is Pom Pom is actually a master. What the fuck? Why? Pom Pom can't leave the Astral Express. How are they going to be a master?
Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this...
Yeah, Pom Pom can't leave. How is Pom Pom going to be a master?
Should I take care of this first?
No need. Letting a contestant like them compete just makes things even more interesting.
What the frick? How is this gonna work?
Stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me, this Holy Grail War comes with a few complications.
Competition this time is no joke.
Like, oh my god, Pom Pom. That, well, actually, that would kind of make sense because Pom Pom is the closest thing to a lolly here.
Look at the backstories of the participants. They generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you.
In other words, everyone hates you.
From a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first. It's us.
In other words, Scott needs to hide.
Like I didn't already know everyone here has a bone to pick with me.
A little personal wisdom.
Scott needs some friends. We established Scott does not have any friends.
Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second? Not so much. So, if I were you...
As saying team up with the Venturing? Yes, how does a one friend? Scott is like a genuine... He's like a genuine, just like a self-interested psychopath.
A poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail War's stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. Assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
That's kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
Knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant.
Like he's a very like he has a very good noble phantasm for like information gathering, but like I doubt he's like any good at anything else. Hello, Tommy, welcome back. Imagine they track one of those shell pools of the espresso pump can go into the dream. I don't know, cause like Pom Pom isn't just like an animal. Pom Pom is like the astral express itself. It's like it's consciousness.
The legendary Dreamweaver Glocks, or perhaps the first Bloodhound. Let's find out.
Stage is set.
The phantasm would be nice for its actual job. Oh yeah, I'm sure it uses it for that. Honestly, I'm more interested in seeing what everyone else gets. I want to see who freaking Pom Pom. Actually, who's gonna be Ryder? There's nobody in Star Rail that has like a mount.
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am fated to perish, defeating all evil in the world.
Okay, that line actually goes pretty hard.
Souls flowing from the Ember Lord's stony hearts.
A phantasm would be nice for. Oh, sorry, the expresses amount. You're saying it is summon like one of the trailblazers? I guess there's like old man Mikhail. Because he has like a wheelchair. It didn't work. There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
Where's my servant?
Bob Hempson was a writer and he read the express in the bed. Oh my god. I mean, to be honest, like Trailblazer doesn't really need a server. Trailblazer could probably just grab the baseball bat and like beat the shit out of it. Just fight the other servants.
But turns out you're just plain cursed. Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
Are you my servant?
Tell me, are you my servant?
What? Obviously not. I'm your opponent, fool. Do you seriously not recognize me?
That's such a oh my god, that's such a good response.
Let's not waste.
I wish I had thought of that.
Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you once dealt me. With
Wait,
interest.
you can use NPC goons as like you're allowed to like bring help into the Holy Grail War. What the fuck?
You failed to summon a servant. I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get 'em.
But like we could easily defeat these three guys. Like it's like it won't even be hard. Yeah, exactly. like we don't freaking need a servant to beat the shit out of random IPC like guards. This was like a couple. This was like, well, how does a Holy Grail War work when like half the masters don't need a servant to beat the shit out of everyone? I don't understand.
These useless mooks are even worse than I thought. Anyways, just fall back for now.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Scott, that's all you've got?
Like, we could easily beat the shit out of Rico.
Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
Chase down the fleeing Scott. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this.
You really had the guts to chase me down, huh? What a shame. Your Holy Grail War ends right here. Target is in position. Ready, assassin?
Ready to roll, producer. A blood-splattered interstellar slasher comedy. Action.
Wait, so is Grady? Is Grady
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
So is this like power he can like summon enemies for us to fight? Oh no, these aren't even enemies, these are just freaking Scots. Your friend's stomach hurt because T1 lost game 1. Look, don't get too attached to League of Legends teams, okay? Just sports teams in general is really like that path only leads to suffering. Was the director also an assassin in the past? I mean, we still haven't gotten like the full backstory yet. Well, like what's going on with director with Grady / Rika. From what you gather, Sinon has never been the same since it dropped Sneaky. So, I mean, they'd had higher highs. It's just that, like, these seem to always, like, fall apart after a while. Like, they're usually, like, really insanely good at the start. Oh, hello. Gilbolg.
That spear! What just happened? It wiped the field!
Trailblazer with that feather is so sassy looking. She's always sassy looking. Oh, hello, Koo.
Don't tell me this guy's your servant!
Feyna, hello, did stem from one of their biggest blunders. That was in a different game, though.
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So, how about we take the smart approach and run?
Oh, we know Mr. Rika is a memo keeper and a director. Wait, he's a memo keeper? I don't remember that. I honestly, I didn't pay too much attention during the whole, like, banana thing. Oh, when's Lancer or Assassin? So in Classic Fae, Assassin is considered like the weakest of the classes, generally speaking. So you put his master into spirit form too, assassin class, always such a pain in the neck. Thanks for saving me. Oh, don't thank me just yet. My plan was to take you out next. You can call me Lancer. It's not my true name, of course, but since you'll play the game soon, well, does it even matter? Assassin, not because assassins are strong, but Lancer will kill himself. Farewell, master with no servant. No, there's our servant. You're a little lightsaber. I ask you, are you my master? It does know keep pause at one point during that quest to mess with your memories a little and also you to dive into rivers. Oh. I'll be honest, I did not pay much attention during... I didn't care for Rappa at all, so I did not pay that much attention during that. Well, that's just kind of good looking. I mean, yeah, they put some effort into the designs. Ew, Titch, what a terrible reunion. Well, kid, you just hit the jackpot. So they know each other? Do they have their memories? Wait. They shouldn't know each other. I don't understand what's happening. The hell that's working. Wait, you two know each other? Yeah, I'm definitely going to ask that because they shouldn't. We've had swords a few times in past Holy Grail wars. Our allegiance often clash, but he's not a bad person. Okay, that's... You don't seem to be from this world. So why did they choose to not give Saber a... No, Saber has a weapon. So Saber's because... So this is from the classic, the original novel. Saber's weapon is invisible. Until she unveils it because she's King Arthur and her sword is so immediately recognizable that anyone who sees it automatically knows who she is, so she keeps it invisible. The Holy Grail gave me the knowledge I needed to participate in this world, but much of it makes no sense. This world is completely foreign to me. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me by my servant class Saber, or my true name, Altria Pendragon. Altria. Yeah, so most people for a really long time translated that as Artoria. You know, like a feminine version of Arthur. But then for some reason, Nasu, who is like the creator of the Fate franchise, and decided that her English localized name should be Altria. Classic like taking a historical mythological figure and making them boob. Yeah. Oh, seems like different worlds have share strange parallels. Tell me, does your Camelot still stand?
It was completely destroyed. But there are still survivors. I have a friend from there, Guinevere. She's got an older brother named Lancelot.
The classic It's not like a mistranslation, it's just an odd decision. Oh, hi Oz, welcome aboard. Yeah, we have a new sound setup. Guinevere's brother Lancelot, you mean like biologically related? You know what, let's just put a pin in that for now. Clearly our worlds have some serious differences. To help the servant understand his dream world bathing in Memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Wait, Star Rail has a Camelot? Yeah, Camelot is Gwyneth's homeworld. Only to hear a thunderous rumble, it seems the lady night before you is starving. You hungry? Forgive me, I must seem rather undignified. You may not realize it, but this world has almost no magical energy. As a heroic spirit from a completely unknown realm, I can't draw power from fame or mystics. So maintain my combat strength. I need a lot of energy intake. Ah, you know what? It's mana transfer time. Master, do you know anywhere around here that serves large portions? Well, if you're not picky about the food. Let me cook enough is red-haired, like orange streamer, like girl. I'll show you after this.
Try the local specialty, Halovian winged burgers. No way your world has that.
At the same time, in the golden hour.
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
Still, I have to say, I kind of like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Like how in the Gundam game you've been playing, you didn't fix the weird localizations in the rematch, or like Durandal being Liliendo. I guess again, it's like Altria is not a mistake. It's like it's a very intentional decision by a Japanese man who does not speak English.
What exactly are you in Penaconian history?
Master, do I look like I have any ties to this bizarre world of yours?
Servant, he's from another world.
That's actually a relief. At least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery isn't my world's future.
Hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of scene of...
Ah, okay, so that's the reasoning. Because they're not from Penacony, so they have to summon some severance from that are not from Penacony. Oh, cool. I don't... Kalain? Things didn't go your way, huh? Did you say my neutral name out loud? Ever heard of tact? What about I'm entering Boot Hill and just chill with each other? What's the big deal? No one here knows us. No one's ever even heard of Aaron or the Hound of Kalan. That also means we're at a huge disadvantage. We're fighting against heroic spirits who get buffed by this world's power.
Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat?
I keep seeing a picture of these 3 together on Twitter. Boys now. Boys night out on the town. Oh yeah. Like I like the pairing of these 4 because they would definitely get along. Don't even start. Almost got 2 masters in one sweep, but then Assassin covered his master's escape and that other one, that gray-haired kid summoned.
Gray hair. That's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting her?
Archer is no. Koo is Irish. Blue hair is Irish. You're the one who told me to go after the most annoying targets.
We'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. Huh? You said her heroic spirit is like you guys.
Yeah, Lancer is cool. Archer is... His true name is Emiya, and in all caps. That's right, Master. Their servant is a saber we're very familiar with. Her? Well, that is an unexpected reunion.
Often summoned into worlds that aren't your own.
Aren't our own. Most of the time we're in situations that are foreign to us. Someone else's era, nation, war. But I've never seen a world so completely alien before. That's it. As a counter guardian, you don't need to know what that means. My job is to show up when Holy Grail War goes wrong. Maybe the other 2 were pulled here from the same reason. So this implies that, like, old Odie actually, like, went to Fate Earth and, like, stole a Holy Grail from that Earth and brought it back to Pennycody. That's my interpretation here. That's like, this is he literally, like, did a crossover into Nasu Earth, stole a Holy Grail, then came back. What mythology is that one from? Whatever Archer's name. Archer is not from any mythology. He is an original character. So to spoil the plot of Fate Stay Night for the people who still not read it, Archer is the future form of the protagonist of the game, Shiro Emiya.
Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail?
How does Shiro get so 10? I don't know.
Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail
For some, I don't know. I also don't know why Shiro's hair turns white, because it's normally like orange.
Watch the process?
It's not exactly normal in our world either, but you guys definitely screwed it up. First off, the Grail is not a toy. Surely it isn't something amateur mages like you should be messing with. And this time, our physical bodies weren't even constructed from magical energy. If I had to guess, the so-called Grail must have tapped into something similar to magecraft to create this pseudo-Holy Grail war. A corrupted ritual, a Holy Grail in the hands of someone who is the host of this war. Lancer, do you want me to spell it out? Might as well slap mastermind on their forehead. Well, at least my master this time doesn't seem like the kind of idiot who'd abuse their command spells.
We just find the modal fudger behind this Holy Grail war and drag them out into the open.
Like, I don't know if Japanese people can get this tan, to be honest. I've never seen a Japanese person this tan before. Like, none of the Gyorus get that tan. They fought in the desert to get the sword of his... Good job, Alex. Okay. Now that that bit regarding Archer, since was a little curious, kind of cool that he's a story he faces against that storms. Oh yeah, that's like a one of the... It's like pretty good reveal. I mean, like at this point, it's very well known, but like back in the day, yeah, it was like a pretty cool reveal, a cool plot twist because it's like it's a good plot twist because it's like logical because the whole point, the Holy Grail should be able to summon heroes from the past as well as the future because the place where heroic spirits come from is outside of time. But it doesn't really like occur to you that he could be someone from the past, or from the future rather. Unfortunately, they never did anything else with this concept. There are no more like servants from the future. They only ever summon like historical figures or like mythological figures or like fictional characters. And they never do anything with like with that. Archer is the only servant that actually like uses this concept at all, which is kind of unfortunate. He says in his old bone of my it's bone of my sword. It's I am the bone of my sword is his line.
She's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did she just get possessed by...
There's a version of Emiya that's literally all black sad. Isn't that one like corrupted or something? I don't know. I don't know really on the details. The problem with summoning someone from the future is that they don't exist. This does and nothing to base it on. I understand. That means they can just like go hog wild. They can do whatever they want. They can just create a completely original character. But it just feels weird to have like there's precisely one servant in the entire Fate franchise who is from the future, and all the others are from the past. Oh. Did Robin summon another singer?
I am Caster.
Dang, she's using an NPC model.
But every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
And there's also a future hero like Berserker's Master. Who are you referring to, Alex? The honor's way to summon Glorp's evil savior of the 40th century. Haha, very funny.
I'm sorry, Master.
No, this poor woman. Her name's been copyrighted by someone else, so she can't even say her own name anymore. What?
I'm not used to being called
What? That's so sad. That's tragic. Oh my god.
I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star.
Oh my god, Robin got the short end of the stick. Holy shit.
Dead skin in an industry that sheds his past without a second thought.
Hey, and Robin is the one that actually like needs a good servant because she's one of the only people here that like has no combat ability. Holy shit. So those cats are from the future of late stage capitalism.
Forgotten magazine. They used to call me the eternal silver screen beauty. The golden note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this New worlds.
You're gonna give me such a sad backstory for a character that like just using one of the generic NPC models. Come on, Olio, please.
Cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name.
Oh my god, there's so much trauma here.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight.
Caster got the NPC. Yeah. Even fucking assassin got a like custom model. Like, wait, who the fuck is Berserker gonna be? We still haven't seen Berserker or Redder. That's who's missing here.
That's the title the Grail assigned.
Is Robin gonna win and use the wish to give her real name back?
No.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right because she's the one who had it at the end, isn't it?
Not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then call me Miss Note. For now. Funny.
Yeah, she was the one like reminisced. Cause she seemed to be the one who held the Holy Grail at the end.
Maybe my
But how the heck is she gonna win with this?
personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous.
Wait, she doesn't even have a noble fan. Oh my god, how the frick is she gonna do it? How the frick are the two of them gonna do anything?
However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
Robin, I understand the sentiment, but like, how are you going to sing the Holy Grail war to an end?
End them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance.
The only way to win is Robin goes E7.
I know.
I mean, even at E7, like,
Out of everyone in this
you can't really do
at least 2 people I can trust.
Robin DPS. Actually, you know what? Actually, probably someone has made Robin DPS work, I'm sure, actually. I should take that back. Penacony, cityscapes floating in the sky like clouds, where ice cream and cotton candy just drip and jump straight into your mouth. This is incredible. Just like you said, Master, this world is steeped in dreams, but it wasn't until we arrived at this place, Dreamflux Reef, that I truly understood why the Holy Grail chose this world. Why? Because every shining palace has its forgotten corners, gathering dust ignored, and in those places there are people with countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the Grail would come here. This land proves Penacony isn't a dream kingdom, but an exaggerated reflection of reality.
Enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to
She builds high attack to add some insane crit and more defense ignore. But she can only basic attack. She doesn't have any offensive skills. Royal Seraphine and a gem hissing the Holy Grail world to an end, yeah. If you run fast enough, it's free. No way, a knight would never stoop to that. If it really comes to that, I'll just have to work at the server to pay it off.
ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
A restaurant in an unknown world. I wonder what kind of delicious surprises await. Thanks, Cyber, for a big meal.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat? Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar?
You guys know all the gossip around here, too.
This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place. And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh?
Wait, so is Dreamflux Reef just, like, connected to the rest of Penacony now? You don't need, like, freaking die to get here? Sorry, but in the Holy Grail War, revealing my true name would be a major breach of security.
Like a secret recipe, huh?
Why don't you tell me this instead? What's the best dish on the menu?
Dreamflux Reef? I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else. Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotion.
Thank you, but no need to explain. We'll go with the Halovian Winged Burger.
We'd like
Oh my god.
Did you say 100?
Come on. Trail, you should know if you're gonna make an order that large, you need to call in advance. Just in case some of them fly away. Wow, you look so serious and reliable. Now you're telling bad jokes. I'm only making things up, but can't you die in the dream for real now? Yeah. Yeah, you can. You're connected to using Robin played here in Monkey Quest? Oh, okay. I kind of wish I had paid more attention to during the Monkey Quest. If I'm lucky enough to win, I hope. Hold on, let's talk later. Master, I sense another servant approaching.
Wing burgers, 2 bottles of Sousa juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
He has 100 married burgers. What game would you hate for your wife to walk in on your plate?
It's been a while. Miss Note?
Yeah, Order was keeping death from being. I thought it was the Stellaron, but I remember. No, I remember the death thing. That was explained at the end of the or rather, like in the when the IPC was taking over Penacody. But I don't remember Jim Flux Reef being accessible to all of Penacody. This note reminds me of the older lady assassin from Forest. I have they kind of have the similar hair, don't they?
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
This is the Holy Grail War. Please forgive me, but I'll stay on guard until I'm sure you don't mean any harm to my master. Relax, we're friends.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but...
Probably a combination still around the order being brought by someone. I probably don't remember the... Yeah, I think it was I'm pretty sure I remember it having to do with the Stellaron. Remember the Order's hot robot ladies? Are you sure they were ladies? They were like mannequins. I guess they were like feminine. With quiet poison grace, the 2 servants polished off the Holovian wing burgers on the table.
They've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Thank you so much for treating us to the Holovian winged burgers.
No problem at all. I love seeing people smile after they're full. But your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
Oh, I'm Tio Garcia. I also love Stella. Welcome aboard. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. That's because I don't come to Penaconian history. In fact, I don't come from the history of your world at all.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
What's the point of a Grail War if no one wants to kill each other? Well, remember, we're all going after Scott first. I am the King of Knights who once ruled the Kingdom of Britain. In another world, I don't exist in Penaconian history, and thus I shouldn't have been summoned to this Holy Grail War. But in reality, there's at least one other spirit, heroic spirit in this war who also comes from another world.
Asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you
Robin, that is a very...
historical figures?
That's a kind of a complicated question. Let's put it like this. Heroic spirits are those who have been remembered by history. When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities, noble phantasm, which are based on their famous deeds in life.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
How should I explain this? This is a world where mystics are extremely rare. The magecraft I know likely can't function as usual. So many things in this Holy Grail War are different in the past. My body is no longer composed of magical energy, but of other fundamental elements. But you, Miss Note, being a caster, you should have a better idea than I do of what has happened.
I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Even so, the fact that you were summoned by the Holy Grail means that you must have left behind your own story and history, and in the Holy Grail War, the strength of a heroic spirit is not an absolute condition for victory.
My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations.
A brother, LOL.
Products in a store window.
Of poor Sunday.
Even their dreams turn into reality TV prices.
He's still around.
But at this moment,
I don't know where. He might still be in prison at this time.
or the historical Miss Note. I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a Chord Master of Harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
I'm kind of looking forward to when Sunday and Trailblazer go on an excursion together. Oh. Yeah, Sunday and Trailblazer interaction should be interesting.
If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
I joined this game, held by old Audie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed. And now must walk the road of atonement.
So I guess this flashback takes place when Sunday's still in prison.
I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes. But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path. Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. The moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings.
Dang, she's just like, I have no use for it anymore. I have no use for you anymore.
To save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Audie want to use the Holy Grail for?
This Holy Grail War is indeed suspicious. You may not know, but in my world, the Holy Grail War was originally a ritual for mages, one that needed to preserve its mysticism in order to obtain the power to create miracles. But this old Audie, the host, is openly displaying the ritual to the public? This should have tainted it, making it impossible to carry out. Oh yeah, that's like one feature of like Nasuverse magic, is like the more people know about it, the less magical it becomes. I've experienced many Holy Grail Wars and seen many different ritual forms, but this one isn't like anything before. In my view, it's best to proceed with caution. Master, what do you think? Let's unite everyone.
That's right. Exactly.
Except Scott. We can kick Scott's butt. Everybody else we can unite.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand.
Imagine the Holy Grail as a Stellaron and the war as its consequence. Well, Holy Grail is like much lower in scale than Stellaron.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires.
I mean, it should be better. Well, it should be simple enough to get like Boot Hill, Pom Pom, Aventurine on our side. So that's like 4 of them already. Like Scott will never get on our side, so like, he has to die, and then like that's the least one. Well, who's the last one? Oh, we don't know. We still don't know who's writer yet. Hey, that's a bit harsh. They both grant wishes, don't they? But yeah, like holy grails are like city scale. Stellarons are like interplanetary.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
Like the holy grails are called omnipotent, but they're like even within the context of the face setting, they're like not that big a deal. Like anymore. I mean, it's definitely a case of like power creep, where holy grails got significantly power creeped within the context of Fate. Where like they used to be like, you know, really important and powerful, and now they're like there's just like tons of them everywhere.
You've already figured out how to automatically translate his swearing in your head? Wait. This absolutely isn't from him.
Oh, Sparkle. Is Sparkle the last master? Yeah, that makes sense, because she's also in the trailer.
He's probably already been taken down.
No, he's a season warrior.
No, there's no way Blue goes out this.
But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to.
It's definitely Sparkle. There's nobody else it could be. This invitation is written so earnestly. I guess we'll have to graciously accept.
The same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
Boothill will be fine. Yeah, I don't think Sparkle can actually like kill Boothill. I'm curious who. Wait a minute! Don't tell me. Oh my god. Is first servant gonna be Sampo? There's no way, right? There's no way.
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on them and took her and her servant out before we got here.
With all due respect, if the hypothetical enemy could easily defeat your friend Saber, then none of us here will be walking away alive.
Maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
Hello, are you enemies once?
Become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the
Yeah, you got the Boothill's got the sharp teeth going on.
So much together. Hey, come on out. Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
Because Aventurine just still sounds so slimy.
Scam on a Galaxy Ranger. Listen up, fork and shirt bags. Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded. Pop out now.
What? Fugo, by the way. He sounds so. Yeah, I know you like him, Tommy.
He's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head.
What the hell is Scott's plan here?
Wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stone Hearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC?
Audire, if a woman talked to the exact intonation that he did, he'd say he sounds sultry or whatever. No, I'd also say she sounded slimy.
Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly
Like, being sultry is nothing to do with being slimy. Like, he sounds like he wants to sell you snake oil.
Oh, your servant is Mr. Rekka? No. Now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
I mean, they could be literal here.
Brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The strategic investment department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone
Ooh, I'm sleepy. And again, it just sounds kind of fruity to you. Well, I'm glad, Tommy, because that means you'd be very easy to scam. Not always use the Holy Grail to make people do it. Wait, is this?
But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless you'll...
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
That's the thing though, like, you wouldn't expect him to want to sell you something. That's why you'd fall for it.
There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
I don't know what you'd expect a scammer to sound like. But they'd sound like this.
You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people. You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to
Fine, the Shan's are fucking primitive, but when they're like one of the most advanced factions in the setting.
But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi. It's making my neck crank even worse. But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past.
Fix, they still fight with sticks?
I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name. Assassin!
Yeah, and when you're strong enough, even a stick is good enough. Huh?
Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer.
After the director Rico's gonna fight freaking... What's with the happy smile? Yeah, I don't think like...
Filming has begun, actors. Take your positions.
Like, what the heck is this noble phantasm doing?
Film spin, and let us return to the silent horror picture show. Ready? Action!
Okay, so his noble phantasm is... Oh, I see. It's like Shakespeare's. Wait, this isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. This servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Imagine they do a fake collab and Archer is the first out. No, there's no way. There's no way anybody's dying this early. Where's your voice? Where's my voice? Fork in hell, son of a fork. It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It isn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here. Oh god. I'm in tight corners with this. That's amazing. Hello, Erwandy Widjaya. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. Oh, Scott can talk.
A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim.
That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
Why have you been reduced introduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show. Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's Noble Phantasm.
This part, oh my god, this is amazing. A moment later, the cowboy's friends have arrived, equally clueless. You just walked in. Oh no, this completely nerfs Robin. She can't sing. She has no powers here. This is a total counter to Robin. It's unusually quiet. Nothing of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Somehow there is Fate Shakespeare woman. No, Fate Shakespeare, he's like a ginger. He's a ginger, but he has a very similar Noble Phantasm where it's like he like traps you in like fictional worlds you can mix up. But although this seems to be slightly different, but it seems to have like a similar premise. You shouldn't have said that. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. Both the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open. Even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. Yeah, so with Fate, like, they got better about gender bending people. So like the gender bending is like very much like early Fate. A thing because they were like scared like people wouldn't go for guys, but then as time went on they really realized, oh wait, people actually don't mind guys that much, so like they'll stop gender bending people for the most part. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends archer to attack from range, will lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Wait, you know, if Miss knows old Odie must actually be like really freaking old, holy shit. Have you noticed? Since earlier, our voices vanish when we speak. Clear his throat, that's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? Oh, what's better than making old men woman? No comment. More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say a billboard or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard, a TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? What? A TV appearing out of nowhere, turns its polished roof at the top. That doesn't look like a TV, that looks... Oh, okay, that's... The other side of the TV, that's fine, fair enough. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably looking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Stay away from the shady TV. A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear. I knew it was you. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can a gal share a few wild travel stories with her friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crack of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro. Seriously, isn't the time for this? Oh my god, they turned them into televisions? Watch out for the servant. That guy turned this whole place into... Oh my god. Midnight Chainsaw wraps it. Okay, actually, his noble phantasm is kind of busted. What the fuck? I was not expecting this. He just like he gave him the Yu-Gi-Oh treatment. You all wake up in a sealed chamber. The TV static crackles, singing Death's lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanish without a trace. Why are you here? Wait, what? You guilt trip? You know, he put him in the TV. Scott sent a scam to Mr. Boothill and Uranami. You know how that goes. Let me think. Cowbell, he barked this time. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? This is a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. The monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Investigate the strange body. Oh. I hit it like it's an enemy, but it's something to interact with. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Interastral Peace Corporations. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? Tisk. What a bunch of troublesome fools. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so clear, I was against it from the start, but those 2 blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I ended up with frown lines. Isn't it a little late for you to say that all? Listen carefully. This Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two, over here! Oh hey, Sparkle called the Rider servant. Do you think they would ride her giant robot form? Sparkle does not have a giant robot form. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is the line of subtitles under the door with the name Aventuring slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished, its deadly traps ensured no escape. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I wanted to ask less than your first line, why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg in the door. It unlocks automatically, but if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. Okay, so it's Saw. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Pentagon's vintage horror flicks. You watch rather wild films. By sheepay, I didn't expect someone your age to know that much about Pentagon's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right, I was the one who gave this world my genius vision with my first film in Pentagon's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. No, it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sewing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off, but here's just a lazy copy-paste. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your schemes will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at gritty films. I failing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit?
Oh dang, the room where you can't leave without mana transferring. Oh yeah, that's also anti-trope, isn't it? Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them. What does gritty even mean in Pentagon? Who are you? As expected, soon you'll see who Pentagon's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Oh, turn your blades at each other right before my eyes. Take what little time you have left and talk it over. If I keep stalling, and no, tick-tock, boom. Discuss with venturing about your next step. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right? Honestly, if I get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Audire's leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? Room's about to blow. What class are you, Bomber? So, I wrote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but... Rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. The sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack, the lock splits and the door opens. I actually haven't seen a hentai with that trope. I've only seen parodies of it in comedy manga where they get out some other way. I know the I've heard it referenced as a trope. I've never, like, read one with the actual premise, but I assume they exist. You seen brute force in a horror film? The heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. You better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage.
Trying to run? Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run?
What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe?
I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb. You chainsaws in my hands. With a
Protect the reserve rush slash. Made we were fun. Those tentacles. Wow. That's a very shoehorn reference. But I appreciate the effort. Okay, so assassin from the original Fate Stay Night, the assassin class, he was a swordsman. I forget his name actually, like Kojiro's so something. But anyways, his ability was that he could like warp space with his sword, so it would be in 3 locations at the same time, and so it's created like an undodgeable attack, and apparently the reason he came up with this technique was so he couldn't hit swallows. So that's what that's referencing. Not gonna lie, M4S was so different from everything else you forgot Mem was from this game. How would you forget Mem was from this game? What? Yes, what kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it, producer. Take 5. We'll be meeting you again later. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world? Figures. Pentagonus is a backwater speck with 10 ember eras. With no real legend or history. Of course we pale in comparison to true heroes, but that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Right, tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Loot Hill, Robin, and Miss Snow are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time, so they're giving us time to breathe. Well, I guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Petaconi's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films, and a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Petaconi forgot about his name ages ago. Unlike on the film, he used to trap us through sheer luck, picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So we're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As for spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses, like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Is the Collab finished this patch? Is it going to share next patch? I assume the story's done this patch. I know the banner are gonna... I think it's gonna keep going for like 3 patches. But I assume the story is all here. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves that he built it off of one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap. One that only ensnares its victims, but if a trap can't hurt a prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. I wish for characters like Fanon and Katsura to come see Penacony or anyone from Forest. They could use a nice time out on Penacony. Fingers crossed for a happy ending for Amphorius. Or they can leave enjoying the Astral Express. I mean, probably not join the Astral Abyss, but see the universe. Knowing Xiaoji, that's not gonna happen, but... Though he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut. That reality of his marble of his would no longer exist. Collapse hands sounds like everyone got their sights set. Audire, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? Deal. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. Like, everybody's in our alliance. Except Scott. Like, Scott is the only one that's not in our alliance. We still have his exit on the way, and let's head that way while we still can. Spiky, I find on someone from his Collab the nuke really has like Kratos cursing Zeus and energy. I guess so. Seems appropriate. An endless corridor, a layout completely different from before. An annoying, bounded feel. They can't bring this space to calm, we might never find a way out. Feels like we just loop back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that, I've already tried it. But didn't expect Reddy to be such a greedy money grower. Hey, don't expect throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. No word of escape, and no one will ever come to help. And here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Is that Miss Robin singing? Great, it looks like you forgot to only trap us in your noble fantasy. Oh my god, Robin's singing! She's breaking the silent film! That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady, while you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself. Miss Robin only found the way out on the other side of the set. I watched that fight scene so many times, it's good. I like it. I like the trailer a lot better, to be honest. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I set you to ambush 2 mere low brat characters. How did you still mess that up? Good question. Like, neither Robin or Miss No have any combat ability. How the hell did Scott not kill them? Looks like you've been dead too long. Forgot your own trade, huh? Even the silent film era movie still had some... Oh, that's true! So you could play, like, music over the film, but you just couldn't have, like, voice. Oh my god, that's actually brilliant. That's actually so clever. I actually downloaded the song with my fight with Guess in the Nook. Nice. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart's two singers light the way to the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to destroy and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. It's Robin, watch out! Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monster and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Oh no, my cathode ray tubes! Ah, don't hit my screen with your microphone! Ow! Clunk clunk! Bang bang bang! Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. Oh my gosh, he actually can fight. That's it, the guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, no one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors now want to leave the stage up to the actors. They're all okay, thank goodness. Thought there's probably a connection between Grady and Mr. Oh yeah, I mean we just confirmed that. We made again as the caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say they count as a fight between mages. Guess people in Pentacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty off. Oh. But yeah, so the joke here is that Archer is actually a mage. And Archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. Yeah, Archer is actually a mage whose, like, specialty is creating swords, which then he uses as extendable weapons, which he qualifies him to be summoned as an archer, which... Rules and fate are full of shit. Okay. Just make that clear. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you cover me in that fight. If you can't say your whole name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Irish family artist. Now, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless, barely able to protect your master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Blank Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste in an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hide thee somewhere off screen. Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course, even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This clue won't do. Let's click off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. It's Scott. Scott has a lot of things. He's talking about Odie, not Scott. Whoa, the director really went all in this time. Thousand face Scott. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears to the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. London Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. Honestly, the way the guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Some prior disagreements. Oh my god. Many possible things were done, yeah. Master, say your line, say your entrance line. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? What did I do? It's... What the fuck am I looking at? Oh my god. Now to the wolf pack, I guess the puppy boy vacation ground. Well, I always called himself Lone Wolf. So I guess it makes sense. Oh, ow. Alright, dragon time. Maybe I should bring in fire. Well, the reason why I want to use the Caster Ice team because it actually has Trailblazer in it, so I can like pretend to be actually have Trailblazer out for these things. Oh, really? That was it? There's only one stage? Me when your gumballs machine's got a head shadow. Nuclear Death Dragon? Didn't they have time to have a chance to go nuclear? The Scots start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Funding someone like this, there's no honor in it. Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you to a horror flick? That's just a miscast, but it's an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I should have brought you all together. So be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Haunting of clocks. Did we just leave as reality marble? No, or so I know something's off. Each night the clockline will reveal its unknown side. At the practice, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Don't let him get in your head. Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. I decided to act. You wouldn't get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They trap victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our clocking? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knows I get my wish this way. It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. How long does this go on for? Jesus Christ. That person up ahead, is it Miss Note? Ah, look at these guys again. How was it cut the rights to clock in the deal? I think we're the director, we're not the owner. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. I almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. Also, she's kind of got a bit of an ass, doesn't she? Never noticed before. First, it was a copy of your songs and your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name blank on her, and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name, this note will be mine. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Finally, I want you that your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. They'll be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I can still drag this note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow mouth like Grady. Pickers, you foolish outworlders don't even realize how powerful this nameless servant can be in like Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Castor can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. Savor. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. It's really funny that she says this next to Archer. His whole thing is just like stealing, like making copies of people's weapons. Alright, you like Archer is basically like engages in like sword piracy. Master, are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. No need to trouble yourself with a small fry like this, Master. Trying to steal a spotlight from the star. Get them. Whoever takes them down can sell a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. Or Soul Glad for free meals. Seriously? Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? The background extra. Less time for pride. Human or monster, beast or demon, it's got a mind of your own, then you got the right to chase hope. With your own 2 hands, your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars? Call it leader charisma, my friend. You traitors, one pep talk and you're switching sides. You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you do besides throwing money around to strong armors? I'm the king of knights. No, now that's unfamiliar. You can boss around like a boss. Like, I bestow upon you, like the name of my beloved steed of Ulamare 3. Now come with me, let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king! Wait, if you kill me, you're all menace too. You're still my familiars. Ah! Oh my god, so there's not even actually a fight. How the tables turned. How the turntables. I failed to pursue my master, was forced to separate from her, and now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am. Man, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Well, it's her... lipstick, crown, and microphone. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Oh my god, no, my god, no, he dismembered her. I figured I managed to do nothing this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. It's Grady who plays dirty. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you get out of here. Singing, Robin, please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your part. Did your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it whatever you want, she's still too weak, no need to sugarcoat it. That old fool, once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp her right to the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, it can reunite all the me's. We summoned the you recombine into a giant robot. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? No. The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me. Protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through courage is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. Let's say Day. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Audire. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knights stay here of the princess and we'll reap some enemy lives. I'm sure the young Shinji would have appreciated that line. Which line? Go find the lost Robins. Oh. Actually, oh, this looks like a fight. Wait, that's Scott. That's a Scott. Traders don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster named Streets is modeled after a classic figure from the Kawaki cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf Brother Hano. Oh, the giant rub. Oh, okay. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw away your life for nothing. Ah, okay, so this is the good Scott. The one good Scott. Why are my eyes playing tricks on me? This is still riveting. There's a tiny part of Scott that's got like 1/1000th of him. One or two makes no difference. You get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hano's adventure for the next billion years. The lone wolf boys let out a very satisfied hoof. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. With a blinding slash, your body shrinks and your forces the outline of Brother Hano. Oh no, not this again. No, you're not the horror of being trapped in Hano's adventure for life. Oh, they turn people into cartoon animals? Into some magecraft from the age of ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Help! I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hana's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should leave her. It's not like she was all helpful anyways. You let out a terrified humph. So you can understand that. I guess I can't leave her. Can you at least make sense of what she's saying? Of course, Brother Hano says she's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he's suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hano TV to return to normal. Maybe you should look around for clues? There's one right there. Easy peasy. How did Archer become such a hard ass? He's always a hard ass. So basically, like, he made a deal with, like, the spirit of the planet to become a counter guardian, so he is summoned from across, like, his human history to, like, kill people, and he, like, became jaded as a result of that. That, confirming humph. Clinging the smallest of hopes, he glanced at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Babby assessed her imagination, but expression seems 30% spot, 70% mocking. He lashed out, keeping Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask a question, if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick him twice. This TV's the key for lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. By usual, Magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. Let's take in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes, kick like crazy. Time to end this. Trace on. Oh my god! His ability to repair televisions is actually coming in. Oh my god. So, in the original visual novel, like, Shiro Amiya has, like, he uses his magic to, like, repair appliances at the beginning of the... And, like, this never comes up again. I did not think... And Honkai Star Rail, of all fucking things, to be the... to remember that. Holy shit. Holy fuck. What the fuck was... So that was an Archer's Magecraft. That was, his, like... He's flooding magic into his magic circuits. That's actually insane. That this... Oh my god, like... That this of all... Like, no other Fate franchise has brought up his ability to repair appliances. Like, holy shit, that's actually amazing. Impossible. This is like the most insane Chekhov's gun. Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. Add him in a reach match. You think I'll get a second chance with the same chick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing inside now. Ranger Robin. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger. Serving justice. Dying, you son of a fork. So long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirt had sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got that bit of that ranger vibe in her. And by the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? A prisoner? Pra? Actually, it's Robin. It's one of the Robin fragments. About Scott of Justice.
Just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who would have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
Scott of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, tweet. You trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Shanzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of Banetry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. The enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar then.
What if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait with him?
The evil. He says that like freaking plankton.
And I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns out great. If he turns out good, great. If not, we can always check him in as servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so. This Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast, find the rest of Miss Robin, and track down my unreliable master. What if there are more nice parts of Scott? Why do you want there to be, like, why do you want a Scott redemption arc so bad? And what do you like about him? Quiet, so quiet you can hear the ticking of clockwork gears, the breath of an evil spirit trembling with glee. Before I judge you all, I must deal with a disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Touch just that an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on that one bullet to fudge them up, and we're done here. Tick-tock, I thought I'd just play a lot in your little hero fantasy. Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet and never pisses. One pull of this trigger and the master of the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die. Scott took that meant for you. A master with the most dialogue. Yeah, that would be Scott. Oh my god, look. Scott, are you serious? Like, yeah, I figured. Say go, say. Penacony profanity. If your worthless scene stealing stuff hadn't blocked that bullet, old clock you would have eliminated Audire. Who are you to have the audacity to act so proud? I sent you undercover to deal a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. But you're so desperate for attention. Congratulations, Mr. Scott. You are hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. See, Cole? You would have been fooled. Just one more bullet and no more pain. Old Clocky, click playing dead. No competency, no paycheck for you. TikTok will give you the impression I was faking. My clockwork has been taken away this whole time. Did you know for a demon manipulating human emotions like playing an instrument is the light touch and you get something like this? Ah, that was so fudging satisfying. Time to break out that door and smoke and malt juice to celebrate. I'm good hang what joy surges to the man's heart, sending him into euphoria, and this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason, I have a sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, you have the strongest mind, because nothing but blank pages easily be written at will. How is your powers rank so ridiculously broad? Knockoff characters don't need to worry about power balancing in the story. Messing with your bro Boot Hill, big mistake. Come on, Audire, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boot Hill's emotional state back to normal. Untunable, how? Beth, what do we have here? A poor little thing trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. However, clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky when the junior meets the senior. It's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond worlds clutches at your mind, not one of clockwork's. 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. If I share La Roche, yeah, I don't have to play time to pretend with you. Impossible. I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions into pure despair. Catchrat, your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act not really necessary? Was it your magic resist that blocked the attack? It don't work that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as overpowered as Saber's. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours. But it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretched like endless forests. I witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, although admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair to break me. Your fake illusions don't even come close. TikTok cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. He's still got nothing on fine on, by the way. Ever seen bodies mangled on their war chariots? Trace on. What? What?
Let's try it this other way.
Why was there a ball? Where did that ball come from? What just happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't explain it. I can't explain what just happened. Don't get smug, the director will avenge me. Aye. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm done. Good, look, now let's regroup for the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Working Void Song Will, now you to decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I didn't do something alright. Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. It looks like I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Robin. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened from across the set. Did he forge it with his power? Maybe, I guess. Normally he can't forge things like that, but... I just don't want to give Gritty the satisfaction. Let's save things for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her split cells together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory, assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it, Gritty, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't come back? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. Those are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would have definitely been fudging. Sorry, seemed to consciousness. Letting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please. Oh my god, I never thought I'd hear Robin swear. Even if it's like a Tommy swear. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me a chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. But a pleasant surprise. Old friend, have you finally understood that who it is can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. This Audie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And, would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's this advice. While I'm still here, use the command spell to kill me, just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, you're forgetting something. I'm still here. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some extra excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Director, what about my butt? Oh my god, I don't know if I can keep going for Act 3. My throat's starting to get sore from all this reading out loud. Hero's blood, monster blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. It's exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Suddenly we're on a Herda space station. Dadgum Wubba-woo, one will discover, and aren't all these movies the same? Oh my, even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Sorry, Jundle, I don't know how your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fading. Then you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you're planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate these trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Odie, I'll file a claim for accidentally casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because of ending of this plan 6 from outer spaces. No survivors. Cough, Grady. Since you've no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director of Interine. My earlier hostility was just the act of full enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment to help you win the Holy Grail. I'm the only one who truly deserves it. There it is, Scott's special begging technique. Mr. Scott, I know things have been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have been a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Reddy, you don't think I was really going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm power. How dare you, director of entering this to the show might commit to you deploying staff access one-click noble phantasm skip. What the fuck? We're skipping right to then. Lyndon Scott, well, obscene language in the prison world era me. How can there be an audience so uncultured that you skip all the best parts of a movie? This is direct my entire life work. And was trash. You know nothing. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what he did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I mean, you're doing a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs. As a master of marketing or inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of the audience patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. ... Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer, what? I simply followed him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and buoyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during the debate. Oh. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangle you all in this nightmare pantomime me is a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old Odie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? Wait, where the heck is Lancer? No idea. You didn't know it? No idea. He probably died off screen. That's what he was like. Up typical. If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Sir, as senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department, who understands investments better than anyone, would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Aventurine? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because it was the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not seriously... A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for a better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. Adventuring, you're double-crossing me? Apologies, Audire. I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Let me show me my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Oh, because Aventurine has a boss fight. Archer, so the boss is gonna be Aventurine. Oh, we got audio again. Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are killing cut from the same money-grubbing cloth. Aventurine, did you really turn on us? Titch, totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, they will swamp and without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Aventurine?
I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes, a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
Fly, that's right. Killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer? You gave up way too quickly. What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. See, Tommy, see? Even Archer agrees. Like director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes, fantastic, 2 exceptional leads at once. I'll give you a bigger role, turn you into unstoppable monsters who will tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. What? Agrees what? Got it? Aventuring is bad news. Immortal body teleportation and mind control. In my film, you'll all be gods. Ah, for... Oh, okay. That was not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting like the version from Forgotten Hall, but that was not nearly as bad as I expected. No, not nearly as bad as that. Tommy has terrible taste in the And goodbye, Aventurine.
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this!
Oh? Oh, he broke out the... Oh... Yeah, he hit the... I figured it's something. I figured it was something like that.
Films never see where the monsters come from. Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the...
Yeah, I figured there was something like that going on.
It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors. Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens. But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens.
Oh.
Is always fixed on the camera's position.
Okay, you know that's kind of like, that is like classic Nasu style bullshit.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever. Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
I reserve judgment on your film taste.
A director of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released memory zone memes into the theater at intermission.
Oh, boy, he actually just released monsters into the theater during the film.
Smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing.
How did anyone survive?
Not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. Your a director worthy of respect for that alone. What you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create true art. I've come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
You know, I was expecting there to be like some fighting between the main characters, but there hasn't been any yet. It's all just been against... Scott's the only person we fight.
Any more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothead.
Oh, is this actually the finale? Can we finish this today?
Like you to be that Butcher's fan.
He does have a master's taste as tacky as his outfit.
A word that brings back dead class structures. I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
See, red guy.
Oh yeah, it's because Aventurine doesn't like the concept because he used to be a slave, so he doesn't like calling people master. And I would graciously comply, Mr. Aventurine. As for the final showdown at the theater, I'm sure that Mr. Odie has already prepared the battleground for us. With the Holy Grail in his possession, he'll be a far more difficult opponent than Grady. I wonder who we're really gonna fight at the end here. Are they gonna actually have like an original boss monster to fight? As siege and you warriors, you assemble to storm the walls. Now this is starting to feel like a real war.
It doesn't matter whether Miss Node is now friend or foe.
He says something so... Yeah, he doesn't like the concept of command spells. Our princess rescue mission is on. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else not far away? He is slowly slipping away with hushed steps.
I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Aventurine flashed a grin more sinister than the devil's own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, crackling his knuckles with a sharp snap, and a wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode toward Scott. You hear a clack straight out of a cartoon, over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt, and you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of that hospital bed anytime soon. To have faith in the medical advancements of the cosmic age, and know Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream.
That's more like it. Let's move out.
Yeah, let's move on. Team includes Saber, okay. I don't really know what kind of like works with Saber. I think she have like a typical attack style character. I'll do like Robin.
Don't worry, I'll always be with you.
Sabers that can get ultimates frequently. Spout thing. Not Speckle. Spoke pig. Blah, I can't speak to her. Something about building up a resource that can refill her ult energy. Okay. gets him knocked. Oh, and here's Lancer. He didn't die off screen after all. Good job, Lancer. The 12 hours that reference the passage of time in this moon placed right in the heart of it all. Anyone with magecraft training can feel power continues flowing into place, but this world has no magecraft or mages. So did you really design this whole Holy Grail war, old man? You don't exactly look like a mage. Oh wait, is Lancer wearing Nikes? Oh my god, he is actually. He is actually wearing Nikes, oh my god, you're right. He's got freaking... Why am I blanking the word? What kind of... Sneakers! He got freaking sneakers on!
Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally staying to the master's side?
Yeah, how did you get out of the reality marble anyways?
Right now, one would appreciate a speedy rescue.
What a pain. If I blow off your head right here, that'd save my metal clump of a master too, no? Let me offer you some advice from experience. The Holy Grail never grants wishes the way people expect. All it leaves behind are dead souls buried by their desires.
I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not giving the Holy Grail a new purpose?
It's such a big freaking cup too.
Entertainment spectacle, much more worthy of investment than some.
Like, that's not a cup anymore. That's like a freaking bowl. You can that's a sink. You can like stick your whole head in it. Entertainment spectacle. I get it now. That clicks pretty well. The essence of the Holy Grail. No wonder it managed to power this Holy Grail war. I've been wondering what you could possibly put into the Holy Grail apart from wine, given that this is a barren world where mystics have completely degraded. But if something could replace magical energy and manage to infuse the Holy Grail with enough power to create miracles, well, that changes things entirely. And so, instead of something that must maintain the concealment of mystics, the Holy Grail War will become a public entertainment spectacle instead. Then the people on this dream-soaked planet will come to believe in the miracle of the Holy Grail through learning its rituals and witnessing the summoning of heroic spirits. And so, little by little, their wishes will turn into fuel, coating the Holy Grail in a fabricated miracle, and the farce you've orchestrated will end up stomping over all those wishes. I'm gonna drink something out of that. You can. That's a punch bowl. You can use that as a punch bowl.
You and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail needs more efficient fuel.
Oh, is this how Ku dies?
This note? No. It's time for you to show Penacony your true.
Wait, she's gonna freaking get Ku in the ass, in the butt, in the back.
I did what you
I'm sorry, it's late. I can't speak anymore. Oh my god, he gets off screen. I'm like, oh, okay. I can't even blame them because that is classic Ku.
So many years have passed, but I still remember every performance you gave.
You know, the thing that gets me about Lancer is that if you like do know the fake community, like they always hype him up into like a guy who can win almost any fight, but then like in reality he never wins. Only when like facing like matchup against like other franchises, because like within the Fate context of Fate, you like everyone knows he loses to everybody, but like it's so annoying. I have a love-hate relationship with Ku for that reason.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes.
Frickin' Gale Bold, man. Frickin' Gale Bold.
Crafted from gold. And the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance. Your job is to hold them off until the last step of the ritual is complete. Once that is done,
I feel like we're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have like an original boss fight for us.
Looks like your business acumen has rotted along with this world. I could barely restrain that one servant. And now you expect me to take them all on?
don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist. You have the talent to bring thousands of characters to life.
Yeah, I don't know how Odie expects this to work either.
To these heroes I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush.
Oh, okay. He's gonna give her a power up. That's how it works. You know what? That makes sense. That makes more sense.
Forget. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout this place ahead of us? Peek from him so far.
Kairoku, poor Lancer. No signs of battle. This doesn't quite seem like something Lancer would do. Or is he lost? From what I know about that man, he might even stir up some pointless fights just to walk away happy.
His note. I'm glad you're okay.
Wait. Something's off.
Remember, she betrayed you. She betrayed you all. Still haven't seen Pom Pom Servant. Oh yeah, that's true.
He came to the Grand
I guess, yeah, I guess Berserker and Rider are just not involved here.
I couldn't agree more with his approach, but I still have dreams left unfulfilled in this miraculous.
I think I'm actually gonna do a whole Palm Ridge Cathedral.
So
I don't know, like what? I gotta. That might be like after story content.
and I must insist that every one of you take a break as well.
Hey, we're just about to go to bed early now. You just saw the title for the stream. Hi, Pokey. Welcome aboard. Good to see you here today.
There will be no pain.
Yeah, if
Please, leave your passion and ambitions.
will there be mana transfer is crazy work?
Like how actors
If you know, you know.
fatigue and makeup behind the curtains. And rest.
Let the curtain fall! Canon can present!
What? What the heck? She got some crazy powers. What the heck? What the heck? Where is this? How is this possible? Why am I in Britain? Where did she send this? This was clearly Greece. Yes, I remember every tree, every blade of grass, the fields, the wind scent in this town. Does Castor think she could trap me with these memories? Oh, this town is nothing less than where my life as a knight began. I mean, I know they have to reuse assets, but this is kind of like a punch to use Aedes Alicia for this. You're calling me Artorias? Wait, what? Wait, what? She also calls what? She's actually being called Artorias. What? I'm so confused.
I knew it. That mage Merlin spun such a tall tale. Something about whosoever pulleth
I thought she was Ultra. What the hell? What the hell happened?
That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king, I really can't picture that.
Enjoying the event so far. It's funny. It's like actually like actually like been hilarious. No, there are subtitles here. Moment is actually like so crazy. Artorias, that is a male name. Wait, oh wait. Oh wait, no. Okay, no, I understand now. Okay, because I read Artorias as Artoria and I freaked out because I mentioned earlier the localization issues, but this is actually that it makes perfect sense. Nothing. Okay, it's all fine. I thought Castor would use monsters, foreign armies, or even dragons to trap us here. Oh, I miss all this. I never returned here after I left as a knight. What we see here is just a childless dream I had when I was still a nameless nobody. The name Ultra is still making you a little sad. That's still okay with you, yeah, I don't know why she's not Artoria. No one understands why, except Nasu himself understands why. Oh, I miss all this. I never returned here after I left as a knight. What we see here is before us the childish dream I had. Oh wait, I already read this line. The girl seemed drawn by something. Her gaze wandered to the end of the path. Says on the Fate universe, many historical figures are cross-dressers, and that's why we know as men when they're actually women. So, Some of them are cross-dressers. Some of them are... They were just like historically men, but like were summoned as women. And some of them, it's complicated. I'll find you a trampler. Like, I think for Altria and Nero, they were, like, that was the case for them. They were actually female. My greatest dream as a child was to have a mount of my own, to become a knight, to ride a horse, to follow this very path across the fields and reach the grasslands where Ector's house lies. Yeah, but for others, it's like more complicated. He's the old knight tasked with raising me. He was my father, in a sense. What does Astolfo fall in that grouping? Astolfo is just a dude. Astolfo is a dude. I always wore a certain expression, but laughed at the smallest thing. He just told me that he'll become the ideal king for this land. Like, Astolfo is just a dude. He's a dude in the myth, and he's also a dude. He's like... Oh. See you later, Pokey. Thanks for stopping by. Astolfo is male. He presents himself as male. He just likes to dress like a woman. He's just a crossdresser. There beneath a tree, a tiny night doll rests. Oh my god, what's wrong with her eyes? As if lost in a dream that don't occur. She does not look like... This does not look like someone lost in a dream. This looks like someone like his work just came home after like a 12-hour shift. It is the soldier summoned by Castor. They must be incredibly powerful and potent. It looks a bit like you. I never seen an adult like this. My first 15 years were mostly spent caring for horses and honing my swordsmanship. During my breaks, a mage named Merlin would visit me in my dreams and teach me about ruling as a king. What about you, Master? How did you spend your childhood? You never talked about your past. I don't remember a lot about my past.
I remember is being woken up by someone in a space station.
Really? No wonder your personality is so carefree. It's because you don't have a past holding you back, Master.
Earliest memory was boarding a train headed for the stars. And meeting
Chevalier was an NB. Oh yeah, Chevalier is like, yeah, she just like won't talk about her gender. His or her. Their, whatever. They're just like mysterious. I became the person I wanted to be. This is actually interesting because I think even in like most Fate media, they never really touch upon Altria's childhood. Like they mostly just talk about her adult life, like once she already became king. Once upon a time, I also wanted to become a specific person. I wanted to save the land I stood on and the people who lived upon it. I wanted to repel the tyranny of King Vortigern, the White Dragon. I wanted to deliver my people from the foreign invaders' hostile rule. I wanted to be the ideal king that people dreamed of, someone who would save Britain. For that, I would have sacrificed everything. The mage told me if I could pull the sword from the stone, then I would achieve my wish. Everyone thought I would save Britain. So was Britain saved? I didn't save Britain. I once believed that once I slew Vortigern, expelled the foreign invaders, gathered the Knights of the Round Table, and built the impenetrable castle of Camelot, peace would finally come to Britain. But that was all a fleeting dream. The knights who once served me abandoned me, and some even raised armies that challenged my rule. Britain was once again engulfed in war. Merlin Heldy warned me of all this before I drew the sword of selection. He told me that once I drew the sword, I would meet a tragic end, hated by all. And what if the kingdom was in its prime? He also told me that Britain would one day fall, and its current prosperity was built on the suffering of its king. Yet I thought I could carry the weight of the kingdom's pain and trade it for the peace of the people. The sacrifice would be worth it, and I'll be willing to face my thankless end. The only thing that can grant your wish would be the Holy Grail. Once a king offered themselves upon the altar, alone, sacrifice in exchange for a dream of paradise on earth. How eerily similar all feels to what unfolded during the Charmony Festival in Penacony. I promised everyone that I would build the ideal kingdom, but I left the land of Britain with endless wars, dying warriors, and starving children. The one who deserves to face destruction is me, not my country or my people. That's how it should have been.
So this is the sword in the stone?
It's very fancy. I wondered countless times, had I not drawn the sword, or had there been someone more suited to be king, would Britain have truly become the utopia I dreamed of? And what kind of life would I have lived? To pull out the sword and become king, or to give up and stay in my homeland, to quietly live my days, she's brought me back to the moment I made my choice. Saber, do you wish to stay? Master, I'm so tired. I wish I had a horse to ride across these fields before the sun sets. Saber. You called out, your voice echoing, but the drawn-out words never reached the servant. In the moment she hesitated, fate had already been sealed. In truth, you were never here at all. What remains in this place is merely a shadow of you who fell into a noble phantasm, lingering in the dream of another.
Girl. Playing the part of a king was already painful enough. Why should we force her to continue in the delusion known as heroic spirits? Better to cast aside her sword, abandon her glory, and become a nameless nobody who watches the world's grand show on the sidelines. I'll help all of you to remove the hero's garish makeup, bit by bit.
This is like
until I've wiped away even the choice
a bit of a recurring theme where they're like noble phantasms trap people in like a illusion world. Like I'm a little disappointed they did this twice.
And happy life for you all in this show, including you.
I guess it's hard. It's kind of hard to come up with like a relevant special ability.
Someone like you has probably already burned through all your luck just trying to get, just so you know, working at...
For like a singer and a director.
Look, but you'll be beaten into shape in no time. You're just...
But I'm a nameless. I don't belong here.
Maybe you should take a sick day and get a check.
This is turning out to be a lot longer than I anticipated. I hope we can still finish this today.
Every nameless who boards it has been through some incredible adventures. So, tell me, what great deeds have you done?
I don't know what to say.
I know what's happening now. The Department of Implement Arts imported a batch of dream bubbles. Loads of young, naive researchers have been wasting entire days in them, ignoring even their paid work. You probably ate too much of that Memoria too and thought those illusions were real. Why else would you believe you're a nameless aboard the Express? Well...
Okay, so now we gotta figure out how to break the real thing. Break out of this illusion too.
Are you regretting that choice now?
But I did board the Express. Like, we got that pin on ours. Yes, I regret my choice.
I regret my choice.
But was that answer truly what you thought, or was it some sort of elusive manipulation? You try to piece together what has happened, but your memories feel more distant with every passing second. About the Astral Express and the Nameless, like sand under the waves, your memories crumble and fade, and suddenly you understand why Saber chose to stay, even for just a moment. Why didn't you step aboard of the Astral Express back then, or that split-second impulse it no longer matters. The researcher in the Department of Cosmic Geography standing before you watches you closely, perhaps searching for words of comfort or looking for the right joke to shatter the heavy silence. Eventually he speaks.
Well, your resume doesn't show any particular skills.
You gotta remember a pin when you join the Express? The pin on her collar is like the symbol of being a member of the Astral Express. I actually got one from a con. It's not as big as hers, but
Yeah, that should keep you busy for a while.
Is it the Department of Cosmic Geography?
Don't be so surprised. I'm off. Yeah. Sometimes I regret picking the Geography of the Universe course when I was 14 and walking away from quantum history. I felt... No, come on.
This is all wrong, you scream internally, but the fury is fleeting. Report at the workplace.
You're late, newcomer. A few more system days of delay, and we'll miss the reimbursement deadline. I'll cut you some slack given that you're new.
What a messy desk. Am I
Eh?
supposed
Oh, what? It's that what on Nessie desk, and it's like 4 papers in a book.
Where do I...
Open. Like my desk looks so much worse.
Keep going like this, and you'll still be here when the Amber Lord makes our next hammer swing.
Don't push your luck. You're on the verge of shedding, but then just a silver dap creeps inside you. Is this really what you want? Take a breath, don't lash out. Focus on what you truly need to do. Take out the baseball bat and give him a good beating. The bat you always have for your side is no longer then. Then again, did you ever really have it in the first place? I quit. Well, where would you go? Is there anywhere you can go? You're young, with no special talents. Isn't your best a cushy job with full benefits, clocking in every day until the world ends? Complete the basic tasks.
You think space bionic snails are going to do the work for you?
Dang, Audire, here I thought you had a clean desk. When have I ever given the impression that I would have a clean desk? Sort by mood. Yes, that's it. Calmly and nicely drop the fight. By now, the job feels like second nature. Might as well tidy up the last of the files.
These reports are endless. And the stuff written in there... Hold on.
I am efficient. That does not translate to being well organized. You're gonna ask me, have we met before? My answer is gonna be no. What clairvoyance? Your glad has work tag is just a single letter. A Department of Domestic Services. Wait, since when does a space station have a domestic services department?
Don't you ever feel like you don't belong here?
You should have been one of the summoned heroic spirits. I get it, I really do. Dozens of researchers go up to me every day, all claiming they don't belong here. Do you think they should be somewhere else because life isn't going their way? It's just another dressed up excuse to escape reality. As long as your instinct is just to back down and run, you'll run out of places to go even if you manage to get out of this place. Personally, I think this place isn't so bad. No world-threatening crises, no freaks trying to end humanity. The kitchen's convenient too. The ingredients are a bit odd. We still got a little girl who throws around gemstones like dirt. But it's pretty much a utopia for most people. Okay, so Archer is like, he's not affected by the illusion at all. He just likes it here. There's no turning back once you leave your ordinary life behind. He glanced at him, watching his eyes something, but decided not to. No, Herda. Herda is the one who throws gemstones around because for her ult, she throws a giant diamond at you. Although an uncanny feeling lingers in your chest before it's resolved, you should take a break.
I feel like I can't even...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
I still feel like I don't...
Hefting quietly over the surface of a dream, suspended in the moment before you sink. Let me tell you a story about a king named Uther. He ruled the people of Britain before I showed up, and after my appearance, he launched an attack against the White Dragon to protect his people, a battle that ended in defeat. Speaking of Herda, can you ever heard it all? Like one of the full-sized ones, or are you talking about a plushie? He raised a sword to challenge a dragon he knew he could never defeat. The sword shattered, the bow snapped, and he was beheaded. As a human, everything about him was destined to fail, but the way he raised the sword to bring deliverance left a shining star in Britain's darkest nights. The stars we see may not be their original forms, but their light is the lie. It will shine for ages, lighting the way for the next hero. The heroic spirit who lost her name referred to our lives the stage, and she used her noble phantasm to erase the star's radiance. But Master, if you still have courage, if you're still willing to become that star, then all the spectators who have seen you will also step onto the stage, becoming heroes themselves. Full test. What the hell are you going to do to the hurt it all, Cole? No, you cannot have it. Look at me, talking big all of a sudden and doing a bad imitation of Merlin. I'm waiting for someone who's about to take the stage. I'm also riding through the wilderness. The dream is nearing its end, Master, for you and me.
What a strange dream.
No. Look, Cole, if you want a sex doll, they go for like a few $1,000s. You can just buy one.
Should be easier than yesterday, right?
Oh, cool. He's still alive! Oh my god, my boy's still alive! Hey, last year to slack off, you're a bit too late. This place is already at full capacity. I'm here to work. Well, no worries, you work here and I'll slack off. We each get what we need. For now, you will ignore the security department staff's careless attitude and lower your head to resume your task. You've got this. You're not losing to some grown-ups who's slacking all day. First on the top list, a quantitative analysis of microphage cluster interference on planetary magnetic fields. 15 attendees must be scheduled within the next 2 days. The next afternoon. Sorry, no conference rooms are available at your requested time. The night after the next day. Sorry, those conference rooms are available at your requested time. Of the conference rooms are fully booked even at night. People here really are workaholics. Oh wait, you're the Stellaron they were talking about, huh? Tell me, when you sleep, you glow like a firefly? Young ones like you should really find a mentor, learn some skills, and carve your own path. Live like a true hero, no strings attached. Ignore the distractions around you. Let's look at the next meeting's details. The effects of starquake phenomenon on the artistic expression of researchers. 2 attendees, no time constraints. 1 year later. Something stirred in your memory, sparks from an old engine streaking past from the space station. The faint weightlessness before the Express conducts a warp jump. Wait, no, none of that is real. Researcher, you should be focusing on your task at hand. You still got 899 more meetings to schedule. You better hurry up and finish before things spiral out of control. Planetary decline observation. Alright, including the 2 new system generating meetings, just 897 more to go and the list is done. Stellar collapse observation. That's right, exactly. Blank. You're in the zone now, handling the work before you have practiced ease. Stellaron Symposium. You ever tried fishing last? Don't be fooled by the vacuum outside. There's still plenty of catch. There's the migrating invisible carp, the silicon-based soft-boned fish that put up a fight. I even caught a trotter last time. Although you're exhausted beyond measure, the man's expression moves you. Your entertainment during a momentary respite from work, a fishing rod. Life at the space station isn't as bleak as you thought. Maybe this is your utopia. By the way, I heard the Astral Express is coming back and we'll be stopping at the space station for a while. Want to go check it out? Just for fun.
Express. I turned down their invitation back then. Did I really make the right choice?
Wait. It's just Himiko. Where's the rest of them? Long time no see, Audire. How's life been on the space station? Not so well. I see, if things are tough, you could always talk to Asta. She's sure to help you out. We traveled to many places after we parted ways. Billabong, the Shanzo, Lofu, Penacony. There were both good and bad moments along the way. How's Dan Hung doing? Dan Hung, it wasn't an easy journey, but he's back in the Luofu now. After all, that's where he's from. How's Mr. Yang? Have you ever heard of the planet called Earth? Soon after Dan Hung left us, Walt found the way back home just as he had hoped. Let's pray he makes it there safely. How's Pom Pom? Himiko frowns as a question has caught her off guard. An unsettling sensation flickers through your mind. You've never boarded the Express, so who is this Pom Pom you speak of? Where did you hear the conductor's name? Did Dan Hung tell you? Pom Pom's still the same, but with fewer and fewer people on the Express, it must be getting lonely for them. I sometimes wonder what might change if you had come with us. Sadly, the trailblazing expedition doesn't leave room for regrets and what-ifs. What about March 7th? March. I'm not sure how to put it. I hope that friend McCartan can cure her. Did March, even in this universe, March 7th still froze into a block of ice again? Oh my god. Any new passengers aboard? Life as a name was as easy as we left the space station. We did have some passengers traveling with us for a short time, but they're all gone their separate ways now. Our friends from the Interastral Peace Corporation recently suggested we make a stop at Camelot. That planet should have been destroyed by the Antimatter Legion long ago, but we've been picking up multiple distress signals from there. So we're stopping by the space station for a while to meet some old friends. You can join us and leave us this time if you want, Audire. I'll pack my bags right away. I mean, based on the adventures, you'll be on Amphorius soon, but they can't go to Amphorius. Because that was Black Swan's idea. Is that how you really feel about joining the Extra with Press and change your life for the better? What then? What if what awaits you isn't a grand adventure, but endless cleaning, constant repairs, wounds that never heal, and death steeped in despair? What will you do then? What if you can't help anyone? What if you become a dead weight on the Express? What if a nameless gives their life to save you? Everyone's silent? He wishes you just leave. What will you do? Think about it. What answer should you give?
I'll make sure to give you my answer before the Express leaves.
Alright, I'll respect your choice no matter what you pick.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired.
Maybe I should head back first. The Astral Express.
Like, well, I mean, they're not going to Amphorus, they're going to Camelot. A peaceful dream stirred by birdsong beyond the window. However, can a robin really sing in the vacuum of space?
Tell you the story of a bird who was imprisoned wrongfully.
Wait, you just saw the title of this dream now.
She was once a
Again, those who know, know. Those who don't know, need not know.
Songs that the powerful didn't like. The bird heard many voices of sorrow. So she sang for the others trapped inside, soothing their
We mana transferring live on stream. We are not mana transferring live on stream. I don't want to get banned from YouTube.
The bird broke free with a pocket watch, a wolf, and the bird believed that she would begin a new life after gaining freedom. She would shine on the stage and the silver screen, displaying her beautiful feathers and voice.
You will refrain from referencing the original lines in the visual novel. The funniest one is when, in one of the older animes, they just had like a random scene with the dragon. That was the funniest version.
Unrecognizable. The songs she sang, the films she starred in, and even her own life were all locked away in a cage called money. The movie studio wanted to turn the bird into a symbol of beauty, but the bird longed to escape from this suffocating.
Was she hot? Probably.
Gutter. They stripped away her stage name, replaced her with a fresh-faced chick, and smothered her with slander and rumors, leading her to a disgraceful end.
So, you seek revenge on those who tarnished your name.
Why is she helping old Odie then?
No.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
The exact opposite, in fact. When I returned to this world, I realized there was no one left to take revenge on.
Oh.
Instead, I will reclaim the name they took from me and erase every
Oh, so she wants to erase herself.
I'll destroy every trace of my existence. As
you know how it feels to be locked in a cage and have everything taken from you.
Okay, so is that...
So why do you still trap the masters and heroic
I see that. I see, understand now. So that's why Odie said, like...
Holy Grail War?
The only thing she needs is money to achieve her dream.
May be able to fulfill your wish, but the cost he demands is far greater. As someone born in the same
I mean,
era,
I don't know what kind of cost you can demand more than like the. Because she already wants to erase her entire existence. So like, what could he possibly demand of her that costs more than that?
Feeding on Penacony. Of course, I won't trust him. But you're different, Master. He's a worm who has a wish for the Holy Grail. Yet, there's nothing the Holy Grail can do to sway you. If you want to stop my noble phantasm, you'll have to force me with a command spell. Come, Master.
No, she's gonna convince you with the power of song.
You know I won't do that, Miss Note. Let's make a
Mom?
wager.
Huh? What about Worm?
I bet that those masters and servants will not yield to your noble phantasm, even though you've stripped their identity as heroes.
Oh, hey, look, we're in the table.
I will wait.
Whatever. Oh, we're asleep on the table.
I feel like I had a strange dream. But the details keep slipping away. My body feels so heavy.
Audire, how many days has it been since you started working at the space station? 30, 90, even longer? Do you still remember what you need to do now? Compiling project proposals from all levels of researchers. By now it's second nature, something you can do with your eyes closed. Breeze through the work. Oh, you remember when Audire said she would accept you as a worm so long as you still can type on a keyboard? That is... Oh, that was a while ago. Still thinking about the Astral Express? You've been wrestling with that choice for ages and still haven't made up your mind. They'll be departing soon. You wish them a journey full of wondrous encounters. I want to leave. I don't know where to go. If you board the Express, what waits for you may mean nothing but danger and the terrifying unknown. Your deeds will be forgotten in time, and your journey will eventually come to an end. Let me go. I long for a quiet, ordinary life. So you are glad you stayed. No ticket, no bat, no danger. Just a quiet, peaceful, and undisturbed life. The work you had piled up take up far too much of your time. 1 day, 2 days, 10 days. Maybe you'll never catch up to the Astral Express again. You're tired. Find a room and take a break. Isn't that our Stellaron girl? I was about to mix you a drink, but since you're still underage, I'll hold off for now. I was once with Trailblazer on the Express. Funny, isn't it? Sometimes I think I should be working as a space station security guard either. Said you want to board the Astral Express? That's right. Every year there are researchers who want to go with the Express, but when it's time to leave, they all back down without fail. You know they're just seeking to escape from their stressful lives instead of actually wanting an adventure that could cost them their life. So what do you really want? Oh, I accidentally clicked an option without reading it. Staying where I am is fine. Someone better will come along. I'm just an ordinary person. Why speak of regrets when everyone who has ever lived has regretted something? Yet everyone turned back because of their fear of regrets. Humanity would never have produced any heroes. Even when the road ahead is clear, some still set off, driven by the desire to chase a wish. It may seem foolish, but that's what gave birth to the Nameless, the Trailblazers, and to humanity's heroes. The doll you carry is proof of a certain hero's existence. Do you know what it is? A shabby little trinket that left a trace in history because of one person's silly wish. The Express may have already left, or it may not have, but if you truly wish not to walk this path, what does it matter? If there's no Express, if you truly believe you are nameless, then there's only one thing left for you to do. I must set off. Thanks, Archer.
Going there will be pointless. Let's go to the lab. Hit the cafeteria. Let's go fishing together. Isn't life on the space station wonderful? People would kill just to live the life you have here. There's no anti-matter legion. No abominations of abundance. This place is the most peaceful paradise in the universe.
It was not the most peaceful paradise when we first came here.
Stopping me from leaving this place.
Stop. The future of a nameless is nothing but emptiness and despair. Do you think you're special? Think of Tiernan and Kelbeck. The nameless who were
Oh god, why are you hearing the delightful children down the lane? Oh yeah, actually they do sound very similar. We are Legion. Yeah, wasn't this place that attacked by the anti-matter Legion at the start? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So you finally admit that I'm a nameless?
Finally admit that I'm a nameless?
The voices that once spoke to you fell silent in an instant. They never spoke again. My bat! A bat, plain, unimpressive, yet strangely familiar. You once believed you'd never hold it again in this lifetime.
Would you still pull this weapon out? Even if it'll bring about a tragic end?
Ah, we got the callback to Saber. That's what Merlin told me too.
I have crafted such gentle dreams for you all. Isn't that what you've been looking for all this time?
I did wonder whether someone else might have done a better job as king if they pulled out the sword of selection. I can't blame the girl who drew the sword in the stone for overestimating herself. She just wanted to deliver something from disaster. Just like the king who challenged the white dragon. Pull Excalibur, yes. I was going to pull Excalibur. Technically the sword of selection is not Excalibur, but if I was given another chance to make my choice, I would tell her, I hope you can do better this time. Master, you've had enough rest in your happy dream, haven't you? Now let's leave this place together. Yeah, Saber. Let's get out of here. Grab the bat.
I'll never regret.
But, I mean, she doesn't need to keep us in here forever, though. She just needs to delay long enough for old Odie to do whatever he's dope to, but... Oh, we got the, dual... Oh, I was almost expecting, like, a split screen there, but... The bat and the sword. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, Lord. Unimpressive death. Okay. I was thinking this might be the like final boss, but no, this is not the final boss. This is just a boss. There's no way this is actually like the final boss. Excalibur! Oh, but no, you do that. It's like Excalibur! Because you show the X always comes first. What is funky music? This is the standard Panic Honey battle music. Jesus, that ult damage. That's okay. It's not the start. It's not the standard, but it's definitely Panic Honey battle music. I've definitely heard it before. X count? No, not just the X is set apart. It's X-Caliber. That's how it always is. It's Excalibur! Excalibur! I was a little too slow on that one, but...
Just like how I failed in life. This is a fitting.
Yeah, I think that's like the dramatic Penacony battle music.
So much pain, Miss Note.
The our voice, because we're in the we don't have English voices, unfortunately.
Your prison.
Because I still remember how the rough prisoners fell silent, and the crying children smiled whenever I started to sing. Though my Penacony has changed. After so many
Didn't Excalibur use all sorts of explanations of his name? What?
It's become almost
What?
unrecognizable.
Excalibur is not a person, Excalibur's a sword. The music was reminding how haunting it was to see that first time. Not always basically like Gallagher's doggo. Yeah. It was a lot scarier the first time.
Then, as you wish. With the
I mean, you would not be the first.
I return your name to you. On behalf of Penacony, Astra. Even if they have trademarked your name and stripped you of everything, that does not make you an
Wait,
unknown
you can
villain.
do that with the command spell? What the fuck?
Hold your head high, Mother of Iris. With the second command spell, I return to you the testament of your existence as a heroic spirit.
You could have done that from the beginning,
What
Robin.
made singers and artists realize the need to reclaim their freedom and dignity for merchants. You are not some forgotten shadow. You are the founder of the Iris family.
Wow, holy shit, she's one of the founders? Oh my god, what? So she's actually like a big deal.
Why you chose to borrow that
Referencing Excalibur. Oh, okay, I know nothing about
figure
Excalibur.
shaped by your students and friends, by Maven and the Watchmaker, Miss Note, the one who sang freely in Dreamville.
No more. I don't want to hear anymore.
With the third command spell, as your junior on the stage, I return to you your freedom as a person. Mother of Iris, you will no longer be controlled by anyone from this moment on. You will now only dance for yourself. This farce is nearing its end. But I hope you can step
It's cool art though. Definitely very cool art here.
and meet Penacony's artists.
But I do find it a little contrived because she could have done this at any time.
No matter the slanders your name
She just waited for an appropriately dramatic moment. Meanwhile, the master and their servants, freed from the dreamscape, stepped into the heart of the Grand Theater. I sense a powerful force similar to magical energy. It seems the Holy Grail's holder is about to complete the ritual. The last two servants are Redder and Berserker. Which one will face us, or will it be both? Oh, so they actually are going to bring up the existence of Redder and Berserker? But the enemy already in possession of the Holy Grail, except for their brutal fight. 3 against 2, the advantage is mine. That's right, I swear on the sword I will protect you no matter the cost. Okay, final boss time. By order of command spell. Okay, so you're the second person to say that in this chat. I don't know what you're referencing, but I'm sure it's a reference now.
So, I had a dream where I could never win. I got to live as an obedient serf and gave up on even the thought of gambling.
Oh no, adventuring without gambling.
Quit gambling. Educational dream.
He was like, yeah, maybe you should think about that.
And you? Where'd she send you?
Me.
Excalibur is a legendary weapon said to make its wielder invincible. It's said that only the chosen one can wield him. The truth is that anyone can wield him, but he is so annoying that everyone leads him. What the fuck? As they talk, already loaded his gun. Next up, the final battle with the mastermind. Yo. If it isn't the first heroic spirit to get trapped in her reality marble, did it use those long legs to he's small enough? This is the first thing I hear of after I get out. Darn it, my head's killing me. Feels like I've been through a long and thrilling adventure. Not sure why, but I think my enemies all had fish heads on their necks. With enemies on the way, the two servants were more than ready to fight. Alright. Do we have any other teaming quests? Oh, Sever's the only one we get for this. Fair enough.
Looks like Lady Asna has failed. What a shame. She was just one step away from tearing the flame of dreams off the servants and tossing them into the Holy Grail as fuel.
Oh yeah, so that's something worth pointing out for my non-Fae fans. So, like, the whole point of the Holy Grail War is for the servants to kill each other because their spirits are actually like the fuel for the ritual. That's why they're supposed to be killing each other.
Your collaborator is. You gotta handle the most critical parts yourself.
So, wait, what the heck are we gonna do with old Odie after this?
Stinking pie you're cooking up with this Holy Grail War.
Like, what is his actual... I guess we're about to find out.
Oh, I've lived for 10
Oh, Oz, okay. Okay, you just sent it to me, huh?
I give the word, my medical team can squeeze a few more years out of these old bones.
Then are you trying to crush your business rivals? I heard there's some bad blood between you and my master.
What a great misunderstanding. There are no enemies that can't be made into friends in the world of business.
Oh, good point.
Oh, that's optimistic.
But I'm still very curious about your little scheme.
Mr. Odie, surely you wouldn't be like the mages I know, willing to forsake both life and humanity just to reach the root of all things.
What you're talking about is something only the Genius Society would obsessively chase after.
What's your real reason then?
I've been very clear about this from the start. The Charmony Festival met a hasty wrap. And Penacony needs a fresh economic boost. We need to create a business venture that will grab everyone's attention. A Holy Grail that grants wishes is just the golden goose we need. If this ritual works...
He just literally wants the good show. This is a very fancy Holy Grail, by the way. This is definitely way more detailed than anything Fate has ever made.
Personal objectives in this first ever Penacony Holy Grail War. That's none of your concern.
Why don't you just ask the Holy Grail for cash?
Wealth that pops out of thin air will only lead to inflation. Can't be achieved by
Good. Okay, he has a point.
precise balance and expert handling. I like money, but I don't like to play a numbers game.
True, he has his goal is the economy, not just being rich. He wants this. He actually cares about the economy.
I like having alfalfa credits pour out of the gilded hour, entering the cosmic exchange. I like seeing my business rivals being...
So he's actually smarter than, like, some current political leaders.
I like to acquire companies that I've never heard of, fusing them into my empire with a mere wave of my pen. The golden hour will set the prices for goods based on my desires, and the blue hour will craft Penaconian fashion based on my whim. Do you honestly believe Penacony was built on empty ideas like dreams and wishes? No. What truly is what you deem crude. It's the unending flow of money. On this rock called money, we have built the planet of festivities.
Ah, yes, capitalism. No matter what your plans may be, there can only be one victor in the Holy Grail War. Your actions in this farce have already placed every servant squarely against you. Now we stand together before you, shrewd merchant. I just want to finish what I didn't get to do a few hours ago. I'm sick and tired of fish heads. The head of this old, desperate fogey with broken dreams is what I call a real trophy. You see this evil man's old head as a trophy? I thought you had better taste than that, Lancer.
It seems you're all eager to prepare for my demise. But since there can only be one...
But is Pom Pom the final boss? I don't know. I have no idea where this is going.
Why don't we discuss a collaboration instead? Whoever can eliminate the others shall have the chance to make their wish to the Holy Grail. I will give you that right. We can even form
Because he's not master in the Holy Grail.
language to word our wishes, ensuring the Holy Grail fulfills everyone's desires. After all, isn't this the very moment you've all been fighting for?
No peaceful resolutions, please. Holy Grail that sullies everyone's wishes is just a counterfeit for us to smash to pieces. Isn't that right, Master?
We need to whip this fella's hind end, then smash it to pieces.
Our opinions rarely align, but I'm fond of this idea. What do you think, Mr. Aventurine? It's nice to play as the hero of justice every now and then, isn't it?
So I'll pass this opportunity to Mr. Odie.
My master assumes I won't be able to claim the Holy Grail for you. I trust your choice. I must take Miss Note's dream for showing me the truth. What truly matters is not the ending, but the journey we've taken to chase something and deliver it from destruction. I don't need the Holy Grail. The wishes I not fulfill will end here. Oh, if you are all keen to make me the... Oh, sorry. Oh, so he is the final boss.
To summon a historical figure as their servant to enter the Holy Grail War, but who should I summon? This question has haunted me.
I mean, you don't really get to choose who you summon.
Should I get the washed-up director I sponsored? Or the legendary star whose name I purchased? No, they are not worthy of being my servant. That's when a thought crossed my mind. Why not summon myself? The person who...
Really? What? We're gonna fight him?
Amber errors of business intrigue. Isn't this living legend staring back at me in the mirror? I used myself as the catalyst. I wanted to see how the business magnate Audire reflected in the history of Penacony would respond to my call as a servant. I wanted to see how people truly view me in history.
And have you got your answer?
The answer really hurts. To them, I'm nothing but a parasite, sucking out the sap of Penacony's oak from the top. A bug, madly devouring wealth.
Ouch. Oh, we're gonna fight a swarm. Okay. Alright, so they're using the, okay. Alright. Okay, so it's not an original boss. I guess we didn't go that far. Okay, that's pretty good damage. It says he's the berserker. Oh yeah. He is. That still leaves the rider. There's still no rider here. But damn, that's actually such a burn to you summon yourself as a servant and it comes out as a giant fucking bug. That's actually insane. It's like that one meme of the one, they're meeting themselves in the future. And it's the fucking bug. A giant fucking bug. It's how he's remembered, is it not? Like I'm not saying he's wrong, but like it's just crazy. Like imagine like in the impact on your ego. From knowing people see him as such a big giant fucking bug. What? He's charging up to do a big attack?
I command you to unleash your noble phantasm, shatter the Holy Grail!
How we're doing the unified attack. Oh my god, is Kuz actually gonna survive? He's actually gonna survive a freaking Holy Grail war. Impossible. Unthinkable. It's finally over.
Grand theater ever gonna see a day of peace? I'm starting to feel bad for the Bloodhounds and the Dreamweavers.
No need to feel bad for a heritage building insured with hundreds of different policies. Old Odie would never allow himself to lose a single coin over that.
You have to insure a building in the dream? That's how he dragged everyone into this whole like Royal War while hiding in the shadows, and they're gonna make him pay for it. Make him pay for our emotional damage. He's already dead? No, we just killed a servant.
Was harmed in the making of this show. Even if we tried to hold him accountable, he'd probably just brush it off with his usual tricks.
Like, oh, Odie was the real Odie was never there.
Sky-high compensation. And I fear the Holy Grail War has already given him returns far beyond what he's put into it. The silver lining is that this little spectacle will serve as the perfect excuse during negotiations for Madame Jade to pry open an even bigger opportunity in Penacony.
What? Don't tell me. Like, was Pom Pom servant the Astral Express? So the IPC is still the final winner at the end of it all.
This is a good thing for Penacony shareholders.
These Penaconian rules, stinking of money won't keep me down. Lancer, let's go take care of that old budger.
Master, well, I'm all to know that suggestions time's running out. Without the Holy Grail holding us up, us servants need to go back to where we belong. Are you leaving already?
Such a shame, brother.
Is the IPC any better than Odie now?
Again, I'll take you to the finest honky-tonk in the cosmos for a drink.
Finest in the cosmos, oh, that's something to look forward to. Alright, no need for a tearful farewell for us, bros. Let's not ruin the good run we've had together till we meet again, buddy. And you two, seriously, why can I never get a proper fight with you two? Is that so? I distinctly remember beating you. You know me, just a humble archer. Let's call this one the loss on me. Titch, I'm done arguing with you lot. I'm gonna take another peek at Penacone's views before leaving for good. I can't believe Ku actually survived. And so it's time to say goodbye. Master, I have to admit your fashion sense could use a little work, but as a servant, I'm genuinely glad to have fought by your side in this Holy Grail war. I could still see the determined heart of the child you once wore underneath all your grand speeches and extravagant flair. You know, it would feel pretty good to be a hero of justice once in a while.
Is this all right? And when it comes to fashion, you're not much better than me, Guardian of Humanity.
That brings up a good point. Why would I, Guardian of Humanity, get summoned to a world without the counterforce? Archer, you should know why we were summoned here. You were summoned as a heroic spirit. A hero, huh? I'll chalk it up to it as a beautiful dream. A faint smile tugged at the man's cold face before he vanished from sight. Soon only the final pair of master and servant remained. I'm glad I was summoned to the strange world and got to experience it with you. I'm not good at farewells. I saw your fears in your dream, but Master, don't be burdened by the emotions that come with being human. The fear of the unknown, the dread of loss, or the regret of what you couldn't achieve. Even Heracles was just a child before becoming a hero. You may not be strong enough now, but I have faith that you'll eventually become a star that illuminates the entire cosmos. Like you did. The other option was, who's Heracles? If my existence can occasionally light the way forward for you, that would be more than I could hope for. Master, please send my regards to the person you will become in the future. As the lumina flux dimmed, the valiant girl night faded, vanishing just as she arrived. At the same time, in the Dreamflux Reek, the host of the Holy Grail War is hidden elsewhere, watching the scenery with interest.
Holy Grail.
Did you really ask who Heracles? That was the dialogue option, because Trailblazer does not know who Heracles is.
People have pursued it, fought for it, made sacrifices for it, and...
Oh, this is a new... We've never seen this place from above. Holy cow.
They poured their dreams into Penacony to shape the planet into what it is today. But the question is, has Penacony ever answered their dreams? Look at this Memoria singularity. 10 Amber Eras have passed. And out of those who once came here to build Penacony from the ground up, only one despicable old man is left. His friends, his enemies, they're all gone. I must confess to both of you, my wish has been granted.
Oh, we got recap and note here.
No matter how deeply we hated each other in the past, the Holy Grail has recognized your achievements and brought you forth as heroic spirits. Don't you think this is a rather unique reunion of old friends? It's unfortunate that Mikhail, that old rascal, couldn't be here to join us.
That'd be funny if we summoned Mikhail, though.
If I didn't know you better, I'd almost be swayed by your sweet words. A reunion of old friends. No, it's just another part of your business deal.
Greedy. Or perhaps I should now address you as Mr. Rekka. Is the editing of the footage complete? That is such an important task, after all.
I've cut out everything related to the participants' privacy and kept only the most thrilling parts of the Holy Grail War. It may not be an artistic masterpiece, but it should meet your commercial expectations.
That'd be enough for me. You artists always aim to carve your names into art's annals no matter the cost.
I mean, you can't leave that up to Grady, because we established that he's a art hack as an artist and can't produce anything good.
I'm not like that. What else can truly measure the effort you've put in apart from cold, hard cash?
The memories of former heroic spirits are also worthy compensation.
Memories of a flop director like Greedy? You enlighten me. What worth do those hold?
His memories are indeed positively worthless as a filmmaker, but when it comes to him as a person, those memories are treasures beyond compare. He has had his struggles, disappointments, and defiance, only to be reduced to another nameless nobody.
Okay, so Mr. Rika was like temporarily possessed as a pseudo-servant, but he's not like an actual pseudo-servant to begin with.
A most genuine hero. How could I ever miss out on a memory with as many facets as a veritable diamond? But now, I'm more curious about you, sir. You've spent so much money, only to create such an unsightly mess. Aren't you worried you'll end up in disgrace like Grady?
A merchant at my age who still cares about dignity would be an absolute failure.
Oh, in that case, my business here is settled. I'll take my leave.
All right. It's your turn, Miss Asna.
There's gotta be a shot with Pom Pom at the end here. We gotta figure out what happened with Pom Pom.
Your creative works. Are you happy with that?
Happy? Never. But if you don't carry it through, I'll squeeze your puny neck with every ounce of my strength until I get there. I'll watch you take your last breath, even if I know it won't actually kill you.
His neck is anything but puny. Yeah, his neck is like thicker than her arms.
Merchant. There's something I've always wanted to say to you. I wish you were already dead.
That's a heartfelt confession. Osna, I do hope your wish comes true one day.
At the same time, aboard the Express. Oh, we're finally gonna find out what happened to Pom Pom. What part from the heated battle, a servant summoned in the rudder class stays on the sidelines. As a rudder, he once built an unsinkable little ship named the Compass. As a rudder, he was once a nameless... Oh my, it actually is Mikhail! Centuries have passed now as a heroic spirit. The young man finally returns to the place where he once worked tirelessly. An old friend awaits him here.
Always bringing back bizarre and curious things. One time, she even brought back something called a raiding pistol, and it only gave Pom Pom a single point. Also, watch out for Himiko's
Well, Bart's actually took the ratings pistol from her to space station. Wow, I'm surprised her to let her get away from that.
Is it worse than the tea from Granholm's hometown?
Hey Tommy, your twink is here. You're missing out on the twink.
I'd love to have a try.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna get like a call back to what happened with Pom Pom at the end here.
Pom Pom had such high hopes for Dan Heng, but even he started to follow along now. You passengers are all the same.
Yeah, he's temporarily back.
What's going through that head of yours?
Okay, we're done soon. We're almost done. This is a long one.
Say our goodbyes again.
Will you be returning to the Express?
Maybe. I'm just happy to hear that so many people like me have boarded the Express over the years. The nameless come and go. Some find a place they want to stay, while others keep moving forward. Just like the silver rails that never stop. That's the Astral Express. I'm sure the conductor's future will never be lonely.
It was really nice of the Holy Grail to let Pom Pom see him give. Yeah. Even if it's just a copy, you know.
The Holy Grail War is coming to an end, and wandering souls must return to their rest. I need to go back to Penacony.
Mikhail, remember, whether you leave or stay, the Astral Express will always be the home of the Nameless. Pom Pom will always be here, waiting for your return.
It's a deal then, conductor.
How did Pom Pom even end up as a master anyways?
Penacony, please sound the horn for me, Rosalina, and Tiernan. If we can hear it, then we'll definitely come visit you.
It's a promise.
Faye? What about Fit? Gather your thoughts of the present. If there really is a chance to fulfill a wish, will yours be, Audire?
You see, wishes lose their power once spoken aloud.
Man, with how long Pom Pom must have been alive, I can imagine how many old friends he must have had. Oh yeah.
Anyway, the first Holy Grail War orchestrated by Old Odie ended up being the last one. But the Dream Bubble movie, co-produced by Mr. Rekka and Dr. Edward, became a huge hit. Not only did it fill up movie theaters in Epsilon, it even created a new dream-chasing trend throughout the stars. Mr. Odie and the IPC's Penacony branch made quite the fortune from it.
Do we get a cut? Do I get a cut as one of the actors in the movie? What about my appearance fee?
As Mr. Adventuring guest, Cody simply brushed everything off as entertainment when questioned about placing family heads and
Like if I made that much money, we should get paid a cut, right?
inevitable. I suspect he already knew exactly what was
Unless it's her inevitable.
before the Holy Grail was
Okay, so he actually does have the mentality of a rich person.
did say he planned to give you some money, but even he thought that was too
No, money's fine. Money's fine. I have nothing wrong with it giving me money.
valuable thing from this Holy Grail War.
2 Crude? No, Crude's good. So this is his apology? Like, they give us the actual Holy Grail?
There's something inside the Holy Grail.
Hey, sister. Since you all look pretty busy, I headed out with Hook. Big thanks to Mr. Odie for buying this rare trinket I got my hands on. That's how I could afford this spontaneous trip.
Wait, what?
By the way, aren't you curious what old Sempo's...
We got the Holy Grail from fucking Sampo? I'm indeed curious.
You're still thinking about old Sempo. And I won't lie, the audience is waiting for it too.
Alright folks, the show's over. But if there's anything still out there that could hear and fulfill my wish...
I mean, so Sampo found his way to Nasu Earth?
in the world to be happy, joyful, free...
I mean, like, it makes sense. I guess it kind of makes sense because Sampo found his way to Honkai Impact Earth at one point, so I guess it's like entirely within piece. What? Cool. What are you doing here? Last brim anywhere. Okay, we'll do this later. This looks like a side quest. Holy Grail War Corruption level 1. Okay, looks like there's also side. Oh yeah, there's more content. Wait, when did Seppa go to Honkai's? That wasn't Honkai. Well, that wasn't Honkai Impact. I did not. I don't stream Honkai Impact, so. But he was in Honkai Impact. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Helldivers news. So till then, have a Well, actually, no, we're playing Peak. Yeah, we're playing. Sorry, no Helldivers. We're playing Peak instead. So until then, have a wonderful start to your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.